There's no cookies this time. There's no chocolates. There's no breadsticks.
There's no love.
There's no snacky love. I was like, I'm making dinner. Fuck those fat bitches. Not making him shit.
I can't. Oh, I'm dying.
Not even over with our friends. This is some bullshit.
In the middle of bleaching my hair. Okay.
I am so sorry, but thank you.
Doing schoolwork. I am one example away from finishing my assignment. Because of you, motherfuckers, I had to turn away.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the one, the only, the most epic pro wrestling podcast on the internet. Squared Circle Shenanigans.
Welcome to Squared Circle Shenanigans. I am your host, Brother Paul. This is Reese.
How you doing, brother?
We
Paul?
are back for part 2 with our hosts, our guests, Shawn and Hannah. Welcome.
Thanks for having us again.
I'm bigger than Eric Smalls.
Literally, figuratively, emotionally, mentally. Care to explain yourself?
We're here.
Yeah.
You got to explain the premise of why we're here. There's not a midget on your couch. Well,
You're so
midget
mean.
wrestling warriors.
Yeah.
I'm saying you got Bill as a midget.
I did.
You were like a giant amongst midgets.
I was.
You could reach the Crispix.
And
You could be that.
begins
That's
again.
their Madman Fulton.
Yeah, I can be their man Fulton. Exactly.
I apologize. I'm going to be crying most of the episode. It begins now.
Fucking new age demented duo over here.
Literally 2 minutes in, and I'm already crying. Great.
Do you want to explain to them why we're here? And your other guest had a family emergency. We hope everything's okay. For real.
I
just like fucking with you.
I was gonna say something, but thank you.
I got you. I got this. Listen, relax.
You've
Relax.
done this
I got
before,
this.
you're
I got
fair.
this.
All
It's
right,
fine.
go ahead.
So Eric Small's supposed to be on this week. He had a family emergency. He couldn't make it. We got a phone call at 6:55. I was making food. I was frying up some sausages. Brother Paul calls me. He's like, "What are you doing? Like right now? Making dinner? What are you doing, buddy?" I'm like, "Why aren't you on the air? I have my phone out." He's like, "So our guest had to cancel because he had some family stuff." I was like, "That sucks. You guys want to come by for part 2?" I was like, "Hold on, let me check with Hannah. See what she's doing real quick."
I heard your reaction on the phone.
When I walked in, the visual is she is on the computer doing her schoolwork. Pete is laying in the bed playing Hogwarts Legacy. Pete has pajamas on. She's got her processing cap on for her bleach because she's doing new hair for the show this weekend.
Get more into that later.
And she looks over and goes, "What?"
What?
And that's like,
It's never good.
"Hey, babe, what?" Expecting like, "Dinner's done. I made food for everyone. Please come enjoy."
I knew it wasn't done that quick.
I was like, "Do you want to maybe, go help out Brother Paul and Keith because Eric had to cancel?"
I did hear it.
I heard that on the phone.
I'm not gonna lie. I heard it. I felt bad.
I was in the middle
but
of
thank you so
bleaching my
much.
hair. Okay.
I am so sorry. But
And
thank you. So
Doing
much.
schoolwork. I am one example away from finishing my assignment. Because of you, motherfuckers, I had to turn away. Just kidding.
No, she was
sorry.
like, "Yeah, we can do that. It sounds fun."
Yeah.
I was like, "All right, she got to wash her hair out. We got to eat dinner, and then we can come hang out and be funny for a while."
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Of course. Not a
My
problem.
cheeks hurt. I'm dying. But it's all true. Nonetheless.
It is
I
true.
couldn't say nothing. I was just dying the whole time. But
And it wasn't like, what are you doing in like 2 hours? It was, what are you doing right now?
literally, not hey, you got
Right
a little
now.
bit of time. What are you doing now?
It was like, now what? Hey, you want to
Like,
hang out tomorrow?
I don't
What are
need
doing
you in
tomorrow?
25 minutes. I need you like here
Yesterday.
2 minutes. Like yesterday or 2 minutes from
You
now.
live 4 miles from the studio. Can you teleport?
Can you just get in your private jet and fly in 2 minutes? Come on, guys.
Can you Flintstone it here? You know,
Show with no pants on. Wild.
Just still have my processing cap on.
Right.
yeah.
Just drops it. It comes in eating sausages.
That's the best way to have that. You should do a promo like that while you're dyeing your hair.
Maybe.
Once again, not even. Oh, now we're more than 2 minutes and I'm already crying. Oh,
My face already hurts. That's funny.
There's no cookies this time. There's no chocolates. There's no breadsticks.
There's no love. And
There's no snacky love. I was like, I'm making dinner. Fuck those fat bitches. Not making him shit.
I can't. Oh, I'm dying.
Not even over with our friends. This is some bullshit.
But you know what the funny thing is? This is not even just for camera. This would be the exact same
Yes.
conversation we'd have in real life.
Yep.
This
Yeah.
is- this
Because
is
we're
just
friends in
us.
real life.
This is just on us on the weekend, basically.
This is Monday for us.
One more funny story before we get into serious business.
Yes.
So Pete, my son,
Remember this.
fucking after the Super Bowl party,
You'll
after
like
our
this one.
interview, comes home from school on Tuesday and he's like, Dad. And he's fucking serious. Dad, can we go to Brother Paul's apartment and play pool with Connor and his dad? I was like, I don't think he lives there, Bubba. That's a studio. I'll call it. I was like, I'll reach out and I'll let you know what's going on. Funny bit, and this is putting other people's business out there. Colin didn't take no for an answer. Showed up to the house. Which, I mean, awesome. I'm glad Pete's got friends, and it's really cool that, like, you know, the
problem is we weren't even there.
when we went to the store to get food, and he's like, Colin came by. Can I just hang out with him?
Connor.
Connor, I was like, what the fuck? Sure.
Colin's just dropping his kid off with you guys. There you go.
Have
You
fun.
guys got him for a few hours. Have fun.
I don't even know how we
Which
got there.
I would be perfectly okay with that. Like, I'm gonna order pizza. We're gonna have a great time.
That's cool, but like, let us know.
But like,
That
more
was
than,
the issue. It was more of like, you didn't tell us, no one told us.
but when it comes, so when it comes to the BrainJerk guys, Brother Paul lives here.
Yeah.
This is his couch and his pool table over there. I didn't know that.
Neither did I.
And the BrainJerk guys apparently like 6 minutes of preparation before everything happens. And I'm glad we're bringing the next generation to do that. So
Absolutely.
But if you break it down, Brother Paul actually does live here.
That is true. That is true.
So
you're not helping.
Not at all. You're breaking the fourth wall.
What if
a lot.
like Pete did an interview with the other kids? Like you could have like a next gen,
yeah.
like a podcast or whatever.
A bunch of little kids cussing for no reason.
Yes.
Well, he said we get like 10, what's the youngest viewer, and they say we love the show, and we're
Oh,
like we
God.
swear on it. You know,
I don't remember.
they smoke on it. You know,
There's this kid we met at IWR. His name's Connor, and he's a little.
what is he 9?
I don't
8?
want to. I feel bad saying it this way. I'm sorry already to Connor and his mom, but he's a little chubby kid just like me. When I was.
Aw,
when I
but
was a
that's
kid.
cute.
He's
That's
got
awesome.
Spiky hair,
And he's
spikes
very
up,
knowledgeable.
He's really cool. He's really nice, but he's got the knowledge of like an older person.
That's
Like
awesome.
you can name
Steve
a
asked him a
pay-per-view.
match from like I think it was 89 early 90s or some shit, and he said something. This person, that person, Bret Hart and Yokozuna, and I'm like, whoa. And I'm like, what?
WrestleMania 12?
Maybe. I don't remember what it was, but he said it was Brett and Yoko and then 2 other people.
I'm gonna Google that. Hold on.
I don't know if it was a fatal 4-way or tag match, but I think it was 2 separate matches, to be
Oh.
honest. But the only 2 names I remember were Bret Hart and Yoko, and I'm like, that's wild. This kid just busted it out. He knew who was in what matches
Yeah.
and where they were. on this
Because
card.
I wouldn't even know that shit.
And
All
I was
right.
like, I used to be that good.
Yeah.
I remember where like the matches. I don't remember where they're at on the card. Like, I
Right.
can't tell you. Oh yeah,
WrestleMania 10.
I was gonna say if there's
10,
2
okay.
matches, WrestleMania 10. Lex Luger and Yokozuna, and then Bret Hart and Yokozuna. 'cause
that's
they won
what it
the
was.
Rumble at
That's
the same
what
time.
it was. Yes.
Dude, the bonsai drop scared me so fucking bad when I was a
Oh.
kid.
Yeah.
God.
As I watched his
I did
foot
it to my
slip,
brother for
like
that.
on more than the VHS tape days and shit. Oh my God. I watched that foot slip. I'm like, he's dead.
He killed him. That's it. That man had a family. And they no longer.
Well, now his insides are on the outsides. That's not poop in his tights. It's his lower intestine.
I just knew that. I knew that was coming. I knew.
It's always a poop joke.
Yeah.
Sorry. So what are we what are we talking about? You said you had questions.
Well, when you were saying about the promo with doing your hair, this was a question for Eric Smalls, and it still will be a question for Eric Smalls. But it
boy.
works with you guys with
Okay.
how.
Okay.
So
I
It's
can't
under
wait
Eric's-
for this one. This is interesting.
Okay.
How does this coincide with Big Man and
well, when you said about the promo, this coincided with this. Is there something either of you have said to a crowd or during a promo that you immediately regretted?
Oh shit, Shawn's face. I'm ready.
Go ahead.
Oh no, you should go first.
Oh, this is
So
gonna be a story time. That's like a half hour.
talking
so, yeah.
about my last match.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I kind of definitely was not a work. It was a shoot. When I was getting my ass beat and I was pissed, I as I was beating on Heather Blue because she wanted to kick me in the head and didn't like it returned back.
Ooh.
I literally yelled, "Don't you hit me like that ever fucking again, you dumb bitch."
Wow.
That's what I said.
All right.
So that was one of the things.
Nice.
I saw that, and I heard it. I heard you yelling.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, that match was watched by current NWA World Heavyweight Champion EC3,
Way to make an impression, brother.
and he's going, "Oh, the one with the red hair is yours, right?" I'm like, yeah. He goes, "Good." You get
Don't
the bet.
piss her off, men.
Oh,
Don't piss her off.
brother.
She was called Tony
Anyone.
Mighty for a reason. That's one of the nicknames for a reason.
Right. Okay.
Oh man, oh man. All right. That face. What do we got?
I got two.
Two. All right.
Let's hear him.
My first time wrestling in front of a crowd.
Okay.
I was under a hood. I got knocked the fuck out.
Oh boy.
But if you watch it back, and this is on like VHS tape. Okay, this is like 2006.
Okay.
The match was a 2-on-3 handicap tag.
Mm-hmm.
And I had been training in a ring for like 3.5 months.
Nice.
But the promoter was like, "No, he's ready. It's fine. I'll tag with him." The match went 47 minutes.
Oh my god.
47. Four? And then
Why?
I was in there with the promoter and owner of the company. So like, who's telling that guy to take it home?
That's fair. You do
And-
what I say, kid.
So
I pay
it
you.
was
All right.
him and myself against Elijah Doom, now Eli McFly. VJ, he now wrestles Vincent Dabrowski. He wrestles as Loki on the costume, and he's so good. And then Andy, whose gimmick actually still scares me, because it was like Mankind had a weird butt baby with Annabelle.
Oh wow!
Yeah. Yeah, bro. He had a teddy bear he brought to the ring that had a shoot fucking brick in it.
I gotta see if I can find a picture of this.
I have the video.
Okay. We'll
Yeah.
need to see that. Then.
It's
We'll have to look at it.
but
research purposes.
yeah, for
Yeah,
science.
We'll definitely need to see that because I need.
So the match starts out.
research.
We're good guys. They're bad guys because they're emo kids,
Oh, of
and we were
course.
big scary monsters.
Oh, great.
And it was punch,
Monsters
punch,
against
punch.
Teenage
Me
Mutant
and the promoter guy punch, 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 punch. Double whip, double reversal, which made no fucking sense. No one told me. And then Andy hit me in the back with a teddy bear. Right, that was the
Fucking
first
teddy bear.
spot.
Damn it, Ted.
It had a legit brick in it,
Oh,
and he caught me in the
hell.
base of the skull. White flash, and apparently I screamed motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers.
I remember
Wow.
getting hit and going, that! And then I woke up at a 2 count, like for a shoot. 1, 2, oh, no!
Oh, wow. Jesus.
But I watched it back, and my mom goes, "You yelled motherfuckers loud enough where I could hear you in the
my God.
balcony."
oh.
Wow.
And then at the 40-minute mark, right before the go home spot,
Oh shit.
Eli McFly at the time, and I love this man dearly, had soccer shin guards,
Oh no.
Oh my god!
not kick pads, not instep guards, hard soccer shin
God.
guards, and his finish
Oh no.
was a shining wizard.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
of
I heard it
course.
coming. I knew it was coming.
Of course.
And who do you think took the shining wizard?
Got knocked the fuck out
Uh-huh.
Again.
again.
2 knockouts,
Two
one match.
knockouts, one match, one night.
That was supposed to be the
Terrible.
finish. He wizarded me,
Oh my god.
and then splash, frog splash, frog splash, frog splash. They all 3 lay on me, whatever. Took 3 of them to do it, yada, yada, whatever.
Shocker.
It was Shining Wizard, and I squealed. You ever wonder what the noise would be if you punched a chicken?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's the noise that came out of my fucking face, apparently.
Which was what? How do you sound?
It went, whoa! And which is
Sounds like you're scaring
it's the
the
same
chicken
noise
without
that I make
punching it,
now
but-
when I get hit in the nuts, because that happened earlier because she sacked at me and I was trying to give her a hug.
I'm an asshole.
I didn't. I was like, ha ha, ha, boop you with a bottle on the butt. And she went, fuck you.
You did it twice, and I was like, do it again.
Yeah.
She was testing you. You're like, all right,
Yeah, she won.
bad idea.
But so
Finish it.
motherfucking
Okay.
motherfuckers. And then so they do the fucking, that's the finish. Shining Wizard, splash, splash, splash. I don't remember anything. 1, 2, fuck you.
Oh no. Oh fuck.
And there's like 150 people going, that was really good.
That was
That was convincing.
That was good.
And I yelled, I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh god.
Pin me. So there went kayfabe, my first match.
The boss was like, never hire this idiot again.
Everyone just kind of looks over and goes, we fucking tried. So that was my biggest regrets. It was my
Nice.
first match.
Nice.
Your first.
Just all of it.
Just the whole match. All 47 minutes. Once again, why 47 minutes? Just because.
It
I mean,
was
for
this.
my first match, I was 17, and I was wrestling children, like 10-year-old children.
What the hell?
So, yeah, yeah. I was also only.
Hannah's out there babysitting, beating up the kid she's babysitting.
That's
Go
what.
to bed.
That's what my that's what pure pro wrestling is. It's just babysitting.
You don't
That's
get
it.
a glass of water. Go to sleep. Do the
You want something
GTS.
to drink? Ah,
Yeah.
Knock him out. There's your.
You want a
flying
story?
punch.
You want a story? It's good night. And then
You want a snack? No sandwich, bitch.
Right. Take this.
put them in like when it's you go to sleep. Do
Right.
a sleep roll.
Take him out.
The kid's doing stuff. It only gets worse when it's gonna get tighter if you struggle.
Yep.
How do you sign your children up for child abuse?
There it is.
Oh God.
There it is.
Go to Flint.
Yeah. Yep. I learned the hard way.
This is all just for entertainment purposes, by the way. Just to re-88.
Yeah, that was a joke.
Yeah. So funny.
All for entertainment, I promise.
So funny.
For part 3,
None of
we're
us
gonna
have
get the
hurt
disclaimer.
kids.
Squared Circle
None of us.
Shenanigans does not.
Well, I
necessarily-
consensually hit a few of them.
Do you want to tell them the Pete story from Pure Pro?
Oh Jesus.
So I wrestled. I think it was like a fair show, something like that. It wasn't at the fairgrounds, but it was somewhere else. Still hot as hell, still in the summer. So I wrestled on the card and a few other names, and like they're bigger stars, you know. And then Pete tells him apparently that you were the best wrestler there because you had more charisma, more passion, more character than actually like
Wow.
the main guy. So I was like, this is coming from an 11-year-old, by the way. He was 9,
9
yes.
At the time. Wow.
9, maybe turning 10. I'm not sure, but
It's crazy.
yeah, I mean, you tell him then, because that's all I remember.
After the show, because, like I said, Pete's a big dude. It's a big kid.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
You tell him.
You got
No,
it?
you tell him.
You tell him.
So Hannah's doing superstar things and, like helping break down chairs.
Mhm.
And we got told that, with the kids program, Pete do so well in the kids program. And Pete very and just as professional as he could be. He's like, no,
I'm good.
that's really cool, and thank you for wanting me to do this, but I just kind of want Hannah and my dad to train me because they're actually good at this.
Wow.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
That's why I didn't get booked.
The kids over there bullying the bosses.
Congo's the reason I got booked at that promotion at all.
You know what? I like the show, but only when they're on.
Pretty much, he goes, I could have watched
I
Hannah.
could care less about you, and her. These two?
He goes, I could have watched Hannah and Big Buford.
Oh, okay.
I could have watched Hannah and Buford's match, but otherwise,
I don't care.
kind of sucked, Dad. And I was like, I'm sorry, dude.
That sucks, but good for Hannah. Woo. That's awesome. Interesting.
Yeah.
So
Cards.
Jesus Christ.
I already
literally
told
can't with you.
my mom and sister that there are some inside jokes with us, and it's like,
I literally
and
can't
there's
with
like
you.
no con, and like when we're around them, there'll just be
Scott's belly
inside.
button.
Yeah, Scott's belly button. I said, I didn't even explain it. I'm just gonna let them figure it out for themselves.
Do you know
Yeah,
how
don't worry about it.
you know how fucking hard it's gonna be for me to see Ox and not just
Say cards.
I'm not gonna say a fucking word.
Just-
Uncharacteristic of me, I know.
What?
I'm just gonna hand him a pack of cards and fucking
Deck of cards and just walk away. Well, speaking of cards, please tell us some of your favorite magic tricks you've done.
Cards.
And what's one of your new favorite ones you're learning?
Right now I'm working on a triumph effect. No table in the spectator's hands.
Oh, okay.
Basically, the triumph is you pick a card,
right,
and then you shuffle face up cards into face down cards,
Okay.
and then you put their card back, and then everything turns back over magically except
For
their
the
card.
Okay.
You've done that before.
I
though.
have.
I've seen it.
But there's a way that I always have to have either a table.
Oh, you're trying to do it without.
I'm trying to do it no table, and I
Okay.
don't touch the cards.
Glad we're recording. I just so happen to have a deck. No.
I'll try it. It's not
No,
great.
I'm joking. I'm not gonna get up if I don't have to in the middle of the show.
That's fair. So that one I'm working on, but it's a slow process because like I have to watch so much shit. Like, I'm good at magic, but like I have to study my ass off for it.
Okay.
And then my favorite one to do for the longest time was Mismade Bill. Actually, this tattoo on my arm.
Okay. Gotcha.
She found my pattern for it last night. We were playing Phase 10,
Oh.
and I just grabbed one of my old like notebooks.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She found the whole because I was in talks back in the day when I was working at a magic shop to make my own version of Mismade Bill.
Okay.
That's where you borrow a dollar bill and then it never leaves eyesight. It stays right here,
Okay.
and the bill turns inside out and backwards.
Interesting.
It's one of my favorite effects. I did it for a combat veteran at a strip club, actually. I was a bouncer and DJ at a strip club for a lot of
No,
years.
he was a stripper.
Yes, I was a stripper.
He's a bouncer and a stripper.
My name was Pound Cake. I got
Whoa.
Subway coupons in my G-string. Because there was no foot long going on for that.
He had a half-size deal. Don't worry.
But like we got back from America's Got Talent, myself and my magic partner Clint. And
Wait, what?
yeah, we auditioned for America's Got Talent.
Wow.
Yeah.
How'd that
Same
go?
year she did actually.
How'd that go? Wait, what?
Yeah. I was much younger at the time, though.
All right, we're gonna have to hear about both of those.
We custom designed a trick to do for America's Got Talent. We literally did it's called Transported Man. It was so basically you guys would pick a card, we'd pick a card, you'd sign yours and hold it here. We'd sign ours and hold it here, and then there'd be a snap or a puff of smoke or something magical, and they would literally change places.
Really?
Yeah. It was a fantastic trick that took us a long time to come up with. And we were at the audition for 12 hours.
Let's do that
Yep.
one too.
No joke.
Yeah. Got off work at 3 a.m. Changed out of bouncer clothes, changed into our suits, loaded up our pockets, loaded up our stuff, and went to the audition by 7 a.m. Didn't get seen by any producers or panelists until 7 p.m.
Wow.
The club opened at 8. We had to be back for work the next night.
You know what? I'm going to get the deck of cards.
We'll figure something out. So yeah, and then we didn't find out till like last year before last. We were talking about. I found my America's
Yeah.
Got Talent sticker, and she's like, "I was at the same one."
Something. I don't know though, but yeah.
What'd you audition for?
Well, the audition didn't happen, and I'll explain
Well,
why.
what'd you? Go
But
for?
I went for playing my guitar and singing,
Oh, cool.
just like everyone else on that show. So it was probably not gonna happen anyway, but whatever. But we got there. I wouldn't say super early, definitely not as early as 7 a.m., but maybe about 10, 11, because we didn't think of how busy it already was, how huge it really was. So, my mom and her friend Sarah are bitching and complaining about waiting in this long ass line for the whole entire time. Met some cool people. This guy actually was just still on his guitar, like fucking shredder. And
He's going
anyway,
for the Lent.
so we get in there and we have to wait again, even longer. Wait, okay, we got past the threshold, we got past check it. Oh, got my sticker. Okay, we're good. I should be seen in the next couple hours. No. We were there, I think about till like 7, 8 o'clock at night. And my mom was like, nope, we're not doing this. We're in Detroit. We're not doing this. Oh,
Nice.
great. So we just waited all these hours for nothing. This is fantastic. Thanks, Mom. I love you. I
Cheers.
tried doing the audition like online through webcam, and
Yeah.
like it was so
It's
shitty
weird.
quality. It was
Yeah.
so shitty quality because I had to record with the computer
Yeah.
computer
The webcam.
webcam and the microphone. It was just not good and wasn't prepared for it. So that's why I didn't get on that year.
So we actually had to bully our way upstairs. But, yeah, I found like the nerdiest looking producer I could find.
I didn't even know there was an upstairs.
Yeah, that's where the auditions happened, was upstairs.
Not for this one. Not the one I was at.
No?
Wait, maybe, because I didn't get past the doors at the end.
Yeah, we went through security check, went through the whole line, and like we were at the production studio where it had like the big banners and all that fun shit. Yeah,
That's where I was.
you have to wait in a group there, and then you basically get pulled into a group to go upstairs to audition for the producers. And
I didn't get that far.
well, after 10 hours and doing the same 25 or 30 tricks for 8 hours to whoever would watch, like we had people come down with cameras like, can we use this for the intro? Can we do this? Can we do us a cool card trick? Do us this? Do it. Sign waivers so we could be used on the show, the whole 9 yards. And I went up to one of I saw a dude with a clipboard. I was like, you. I was like, Clint, I was like, could you be scary for me? Because I look scary as fuck. From across the room, like you could look at me and be like,
Yeah.
You could do that very well.
This is when you had
Very
your
much
short
so.
hair and like
yeah.
a small beard.
I had
right?
like just a chin strap. I had short hair. I was 450 pounds. But Clint has this booming fucking voice.
Yeah.
I mean, he could draw attention to himself at the club over the music.
Oh, wow.
He was a
Wow.
stage performer. The dude's fucking amazing. And he's like, yeah, I can go get that guy's attention. Let me do it British.
British.
I was like, fuck yeah, do it British.
What you fucking
And we're just sitting there and he goes, all right, on 3, do a really big card spring. Don't catch them.
All right.
It's like, all right, cool. 1, 2, 3. And I sprayed the cards in the air.
Oh shit.
He went, aye! And the dude looked over and was fucking pale. Shawn, catch that card. Wham! 7 of diamonds. And it was 7 of diamonds.
That's wild.
He saw it. Like it wasn't magical.
Okay.
But this was like, oh my God. And Clint goes, oh your God.
Oh, you're
We need to be seen immediately. What the fuck, Gordon Ramsay? All right, dope. And he's like, you guys need to go upstairs right now. That was amazing. Are you doing that upstairs? Oh no, we got a whole other card trick. And he dropped the accent, but we were already in line to go upstairs. So fuck that, dude.
No, we're not.
And we got seen. They had no idea how the trick was done. They loved the presentation, loved the gimmick.
That's crazy.
And then they said, well, you guys only have 7 Twitter followers.
Oh, wow.
So we can't use you on America's Got Talent. What the fuck are you guys for?
Wow.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know.
That's definitely then. If I would even got that close, then
Right.
that wouldn't happen.
You
anyway.
actually have talent, though. Like, you can play your ass off and sing. Like, I was just being fat funny with cards.
Woo! That funny with cards is good, though, sometimes.
The funny part was in our magic act, I didn't say a word. I was teller.
Big scary man.
I was way better at doing the magic moves than Clint was. Clint's a presenter. Like, he's a brilliant mouthpiece. So like he was Patton.
Mhm.
I was teller. So like he was all the talent. Like when it came to presentations, I was just like, I make cool kings with cards. Yay. So trying to adjust to do both is hard.
That's fair. That's fair. Absolutely.
But yeah, you actually could have probably went pretty far for being when you were young as you were.
I was 13.
That'd have drawn some attention though.
Oof.
Yeah.
You have a powerful voice.
Thanks. Well, not back then. Still not today. I'm a little more confident. I'm a little more confident now that I've been a DJ for a skating rink and wrestled and stuff. So I mean, so with the DJ stuff too, that helped me with learn more promos and more
Absolutely.
presenting myself. So that was cool.
Nice.
Work actually helped with wrestling, which is
Yeah.
a weird statement, but it did.
What? It's crazy. Uh-oh.
I
Breaking
saw
out the
your
energy.
your guys live when you guys were both playing. You both were really good. I mean,
Thank you.
I
thank
didn't.
you.
I knew that they were gonna be good. I knew you guys were gonna be good.
Yeah.
I don't catch
So-
any good stuff. Man.
so
I
it
need to
went
pay
from-
attention more.
That whole band
Mm-hmm.
to just him and I now.
Just the
Okay.
2 of you.
Just the two of
You
us.
can make it if
Yeah.
you try. See, this is why I don't sing anymore.
Did you?
Terrible. I used to be in the choir, by the way. I used to sing.
Oh
I
yeah.
used to be good. Now I sound
Could
like
you
a
do
dying
silent?
walrus.
Could you do
You
silent
just
night?
gotta find your range,
No.
man. It's all right.
I can't.
Look, I can do anything as long as the singer's flat.
The only thing I can do is, old school tunes, though, pretty well. Just
I would like to see you do Frank Sinatra's My Way. I would like to see you guys duet that
Fly me
song.
to the moon.
See?
The beginning. I know most of it, but it's a lot. And like I
Just
said,
sit
I'm
here
not the
for
best,
3 minutes
so-
and listen to you sing.
Right.
There's some
What's the one-
content.
what's the one that you like? Oh God, the impression.
Oh, Louis Armstrong.
Oh yeah, that one.
I see trees of green, clouds of white.
That type of thing. I can do that pretty well too.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I see them blue.
No.
For me and you.
just randomly blust into that.
So how do you feel? No.
Just start singing
And
like that.
Flash Mob. See, you have to do your Dusty. Flash- oh,
Oh
yeah.
shit! There we go.
No,
I used to be Dusty.
what?
I used to be Dusty, baby.
Yeah.
But now I'm.
Now I'm this guy.
Whoever this guy
Yeah,
is.
we went from having a full 5-piece band like,
Yeah.
ready for performances
Right.
to our drummer having to bow out for health reasons and
Mhm.
personal
Oof.
reasons, and our guitar player also bowed out for personal reasons.
Oof.
And he owned over half the equipment. So like
Oof.
it's like starting over, man.
I'll learn how to play bass and I'll sing like this. I got you.
Well, I mean, I play bass.
Oh,
Damn it.
I can't be
We'll be
irrelevant
a-
twice.
I like bass.
We'll
Bass
be
is
a
great.
Louis Armstrong band.
Right. That's the only song I know
think
by
that-
him, though.
That's his name, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I know my music.
There you go.
We'll be a tribute band. There you go.
Just sing "One to Wonderful World"
Yeah, that's it.
multiple times on
Oh,
repeat.
that's the whole set.
but it's like how they sang "Row Row Your Boat." It was like we all take like turns.
It'd be like that it'd be like the cantina scene from Star Wars. All right, hit new quest, shout them out. Play that same song again. Same song again. All right, here we go. I see trees.
Walk up there, and be like, "All right, baby."
Just
Listen here.
because I don't play any instruments or sing, I'll just be in the crowd. Play that song. Yeah, I agree with him. Play that song again.
Dude,
Reese is the
tambourine.
roadie, and then that's what he's there for.
He's the pizza guy from Tenacious D.
I knew that was coming.
You guys are like electric dynamite, man.
That would be him too.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
You're right.
It was only a matter of
That's
time before that get
hilarious.
attention.
Oh my god.
What's your Halloween costume, bro?
Yeah, he would be the roadie. He'd be the guy though. Yeah, play the
That's-
same song. Play the same song.
We need a fucking roadie. I'm tired of being the roadie and the bass player.
Well, hire us. You
That's
got
how.
plenty
You
of
know
work.
what? That's how I should dress up for Spooky Fright Night. Just
Oh God.
I have the Jack Black beard going on right now, so like we can pull that, or we can shave the top of my head. That could be Kyle Gass. We can put her in a fake beard.
Oh no.
I can see that. Yeah.
The red was by hardcore.
That's my favorite song we do.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I watched that just today.
Hardcore.
Red hardcore.
That's a good one, actually. You like that one?
Let's live
Yeah.
hardcore.
So I mean, music's a good topic to segue into
I
a
was
bunch
just
we
saying,
have
we've
written
been
down.
music for a minute, so let's get into that. Let's talk about entrance music and the importance of it. A little bit.
Okay. Go first.
So let's go with what song did you pick, why, and what made you think about it?
My first entrance music song ever
Yeah.
was the first or the second track on the Freak Show album from Twisted.
Nice.
Okay.
Because the intro is "Welcome to the Freak Show," and I was going by Freak Show then. That was the wrestling gimmick. And then it was just I think it was called Mutant X is the name of the track.
Mutant.
And it was not appropriate.
No.
It wasn't even that. I mean, the intro, the "Welcome to the Freak Show" part, I wanted to keep for everything while I was Freak Show.
Okay.
I actually cut that into Static X.
Okay.
Dirt House because of the movie Beer Fest. When they opened the door to the Beer Fest and it's go. I need that
Yep,
Yeah.
That's right. That's it.
because I always thought that like your entrance music, the first fucking thing
Right.
should feel like an atomic bomb going off in a bowl of Cheerios
That crowd
to
the
make
crowd-
everyone go fuck yeah.
The crowd's either dead or they're just calm and relaxed.
And
most
like
of the time.
right, I took a
So,
lot of
yeah,
that
if you're-
from.
if you're starting or you're with the first entrance, you definitely want to make that.
I always try to come out high energy, whether I'm a good guy or a bad guy. I'll come out fucking beat my
Yeah.
chest. Come on, motherfucker! Like I love because like Shawn Michaels, right? When the song starts off with someone moaning, you're just like, "Fuck, what's going on over there?"
What's happening? I think I'm cute.
Hold on.
Na-na-na-na-na.
This is gonna
The
be
hell?
edited, right? I gotta take a potty break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
will
it's
be.
not, I gotta take a potty break. I'll be back.
Great.
Bring the microphone.
Whoa.
You do not want to hear fart sounds.
Oh, I don't. I mean, I hear them daily, but like we could sell that sound clip.
Oh Jesus.
Hey, they use it on radio. They use it on TV.
Right.
By the way, I'm the Sandman. By the way, I'm the Sandman. By the way,
Shit,
shut up.
we're Bob and Tom now. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first two were that, and then I went to Atreyu. It was oh, I'm trying to think of the fucking name of the song.
Seth
I
Rollins.
feel it rolling up inside.
I have no idea.
I know that one.
I think it's Crimson Mascara. I think.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins. That's what's stuck in my head right now.
Right, and like
This is a really good one though.
it's fun segue. When I was
Fun segues.
picking new music for UPW and the new version of Corey Kerr,
Yeah.
I wanted to go with something Viking themed, right? I wanted to go with a Viking metal band. So I'm on a Marth. And I put the first one was Way of Vikings. Because it was, it's an entire song about fighting to practice for war. And then I went with Blackened Skies.
nice.
Ah.
Because I get to come out and scream just before the fucking beat drops. And it's so great. I love it. But I wanted to do if I ever decided to come back to wrestling, I want it to be Destroyer by Parkway Drive.
Nice.
Destroyer.
Oh my, you have to listen to that song. It starts off very,
Like I've heard it. I think.
it's just, and then it's very soft guitar riff. And then it comes in, destroy.
Maybe I think so.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I get fucking goosebumps. So I'm like, that would be the best entrance ever.
Yeah.
But it's not really Viking themed at all.
Eh.
It's a little off brand.
Vikings were hardcore and they were, wild as shit. Work.
When it came to
were
wartime, yeah,
destroyers.
absolutely.
Definitely destroyers at certain times.
But like that's the part of being a Norse pagan and having a Viking gimmick. Like it's very wild. It's like I'll cut promos, not in gimmick, no face paint. I'll have like my Viking style shirts and stuff, like the open with the because I'm a little, I want to be a little bit in gimmick, but like there's no war paint, and the promos are very calm.
No.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because my favorite promo of all time is Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh, okay.
Because for as loud and as boisterous as 1980, let me tell you something, brother. When Jake Roberts simply said, I want you to pay attention.
Okay. What are we paying attention to?
You catch yourself leaning forward because he's not screaming and you're hanging on every single word.
Yeah.
And like, so I love that. And like when I cut my promo on EC3,
Okay.
I didn't even raise my voice.
Interesting.
But it ended with like, I want you to, I really sincerely hope that you come prepared for war because I'm not some pushover. I'm not somebody that you're just going to EC3 your way through. I have spent years creating my own violence. And I hope you're prepared for it.
Destruction.
Because if you're not, I'm going to kill you.
Destruction.
And that very calm way of saying something so fucking heavy.
Yeah.
People are like, bro.
It's real.
Well, it's not a work to me. Like when I wrestled Jack Price, I was on Pro Wrestling Edge.
Okay.
And there was basically a 2-hour promo for this match. And it ended with, I want to be the guy who turns death threats into ghost stories.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's a Tom McDonald line.
So what? Oh.
Tom McDonald.
Gotcha.
But like slowed down and said with purpose.
Yeah.
Like Dan and Brandon were like, we got fucking like legit scared for a second. And oddly enough, that's the night that I fell for her, was that Jack Price match. Yeah. So like everybody that I cared about showed up.
Interesting.
So, and she was right there cheering me on, doing her thing. It was awesome.
Oh, look, there she is to cheer you on some more.
Yay! I'm done killing time now.
We were talking about you the whole time, just so you know.
Pretty much.
Because
I love
you're
you.
his biggest supporter, apparently. So you had to point that out several times while you were using the restroom.
Oh shit.
Oh. So we were right.
You speed pooped.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It wasn't
By the way,
solid.
the Sandman.
Oh.
Okay, so my turn.
Yes.
So when I first started, I thought it because I loved wrestling at that point for like a year. So I thought, okay, well now I gotta be creative and stuff. And I was like, I have no idea. Didn't really when I figured it out, Shayna Baszler really wasn't a thing. So I was like, she was, but she wasn't like super, big. So I was like, Ace of Spades. That's cool. I like that. But my name's always been Hannah Henderson, so that's cool. Until recently, where I'm no longer Henderson.
Fuck that shit.
Till fuck that bitch. She's dead.
Yeah. A lot of people are dying.
So
characters, at least.
Yes. Rebrand.
Right.
So then I went with Face to the Floor by Chevelle.
Nice.
Okay.
I was in my big Chevelle phase at the time, like Breaking Benjamin, Chevelle, all those kinds of bands.
Right.
Mainly because I didn't really know who I was, so I just went with what I thought sounded cool and edgy. So, so I went with that, and then over time, my most recent one was I think it was Real Big Fish. It was
Real big.
that's the band name, Ska, baby, Ska. It was
awesome.
Sellout by Real Big Fish. Definitely in my ska
right.
pop punk phase.
Nice.
Yes, and then so but it took time to understand who I was and what I wanted to proceed my character as.
She was a really big fish in a really small pond, apparently.
Yes, exactly.
And then the little pond sold out.
Yes, exactly. Not just that,
Terrible
but
old man jokes. Gotta love them.
Cue dad jokes. But yeah, so that was the old person that is
Old
dead.
person.
Has
Gotcha.
experience still. We'll talk about that, but
Gotcha. That's
she's
the
pretty much
past.
she's pretty much dead. So now I'm gonna go with Separate Ways. It's originally by Journey, but the version I'm doing is covered by Eva Under Fire.
Nice.
So
That's
it's
so fucking cool.
it's different. It's not exactly Journey,
Interesting.
but it's like it's
But
more
it
it's more
is.
heavy. It's more metal for sure. So
Okay.
I wanted her to go with Gasoline, but I prevail.
Yeah.
She's so fucking angry.
I literally
Jesus.
because UPW, and he's like, okay, well we can't use that because the first 30 seconds says motherfucker.
That's fair.
So it's like, I bet there's a clean version. Actually, here's a clean version. He's like, but you're a baby face. Yes, and
If that works.
it's still an entrance music, still an entrance song. Doesn't really matter.
Apparently it does.
But it does for TV.
For the TV product, that definitely
Yeah.
does, yeah.
So I found something a little more like, babyface, PG, all that good
Absolutely.
stuff.
And
So
heavily Stranger Things influenced.
yes,
Oh man.
I love Stranger Things so
Stranger
much.
Things. Stranger Things.
What would be, hey brother Paul? What would be your entrance music?
Yeah, what would be your entrance music? It's a good question. We'll ask the hosts.
Oh geez. This is a thinker. You wanna?
I feel a lot
You got
better.
yours?
Good.
Yours prepared. I'm gonna have to.
I
Think
know
for a moment.
it's a more newer song, but I do Blood Blind by Cannibal Corpse.
That was way
It's got
too
that
fast.
drive-in sound
Okay.
to it.
It's got that fucking gallop,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
I would have to
So
listen
I
to the
gotta
song.
like run, like just run. Yeah.
I'd have to listen to the song again,
Yeah.
but I think I know what it is. But
Dude, even though I have short hair, I've done the. It's not fun to do the one.
but yeah, so I think the importance of a entrance song is it's one to identify yourself, to like the vibe, I guess. Like what are you about? It's the first thing that people hear. They don't see you. Maybe they do at the same time.
Oh, they see me.
But
They see me.
the point is, like, if that entrance music hits, like if you wait till the breakdown to come out,
Yeah.
that's what they hear first. They don't know you. They've never seen you before, presumably. So that's a big like, oh shit, what is this song? Oh shit, okay.
All right. Well, as a heel and as Brother Paul, most people, as Brother Paul, you want to be noticed clearly.
Oh yeah.
And I'm a bigger guy, and you don't want to get in my way. So it's not a serious answer, but the first thing I thought of was my mom said she loved this character, and me as the character. So I was like, that's good. And the first thing that popped in my mind, it was a song that she used to always talk about for her job. Her past job, and just one of her favorite songs. So it would the first thing that came to my mind was "Move, bitch, get out the way."
Hell yeah.
I'm so
Hell yeah.
glad. I'm
I
so
will
glad.
fucking bum rush.
I
You. Get out
actually-
the way.
I actually love that for you. I think that would be fucking
You
perfect.
either get out the way or you're done. I'm just gonna bum rush. You.
I'm so glad you didn't say baby got back.
No. Oh, this baby got too much back. You're into some. Jesus. I'll take a few steaks home.
What was with that build up? I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. I hope it's so off the goddamn wall.
I was waiting for it.
Oh
Watch,
my
it's Barbie
god,
girl. No.
Becky,
Right.
look at her butt.
Right.
Or it's
Look at his butt. It's so big.
Come out. I'm a Barbie girl. Oh.
And then like a Rikishi pink thong. Oh, print the money.
Right.
Why are you giving us these mental images, Shawn?
Good luck
I'm
sleeping.
scarred for a light now.
I'm gonna call you in the middle of the night. Why, Shawn? Why?
When we get ready to fall asleep.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah.
I can't sleep because of Shawn.
It's not. It's
I'm
like
sorry.
it's not. It's like Nightmare on Elm Street. It's you can't sleep because of Freddy Krueger. I can't sleep because of Brother Paul.
You can't sleep because you're gonna picture two shaved raccoons fight over a fruit roll up.
That's exactly what it was. I'm gonna call you like at 2 a.m. and I'll be like, hello, and it's just me screaming.
Why, Shawn? Why?
Why you do that? I didn't do it.
I thought we were friends.
Sweet baby rays.
Why, Hannah? Why?
Sweet baby rays.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you-
god, no.
Oh, that's it. Before the stink face happens, squirt the barbecue sauce up, catch it on the butt cheeks. Oh, print the money.
This is a great, this is a great maneuver. But you know what would make it better? Sauce.
Have
All
Reese
right,
as your
sauce.
man. Have Reese as sauce boy.
Like water boy, but
Put a
with
shirt that
barbecue
says
sauce.
I'm just in the ring. This is a great time for this.
You know what?
But you know what? Hold up. Sauce boy points to the entrance. He
Has
goes
to
running
rub it on
out.
your butt.
The same brothers have the tables. Brother Paul has sauce.
Oh my god.
Or yeah, just go under the butt and be,
Oh.
as you're sitting on said person. Sauce.
Come sauce him up.
And
for
he
me
has
real
to
quick.
go under your legs, right under your balls. Be like,
Oh god.
here you go.
That'd be terrible.
You want to do a mafia gimmick, right? Well, there you
Oh,
go.
God.
Yeah, that's my snoo snoo.
Oh my god, that's
What's
hilarious.
the name of your finish? Butt stuff.
What's the name of your finisher? Sweet baby rays.
Whole lot of BS butt stuff.
Right.
Barbecue sauce?
Barbecue sauce.
There you go.
Freaking family show.
Right.
I was gonna say, I think it's a good thing we're
Whole
not
lot of
live right
barbecue
now.
sauce.
Oh, this is good. It's gonna be a 10-minute
gonna-
interview.
but you know-
Demonetized.
But-
Right. It's
but-
already been an
But
hour.
you know what?
But, you know,
I bet
they're gonna
this
cut
will
it down to
all be
15
included.
minutes.
This will all be included.
they're just gonna cut
This
out all
needs-
the laughing.
you know,
It's gonna be a 20-minute interview for all the questions that we have,
Right.
and then like a 45-minute fucking blooper reel.
of us just laughing. And
But-
then
and,
there's Hannah. I gotta go potty. I'm the Sandman. I'm the Sandman. I'm the Sandman. What the fuck?
we need to do a blooper for like 2020.
Oh, God.
Half of it's us with Shawn and Hannah.
Right. The first 25 to 40 minutes is just gonna be us with them.
But like, yeah, they're fasting forward and we're laughing, but then like it starts upgrading,
It
like we're
starts off with a
hysterically
small
laughing.
joke, and then it gets to us just laughing. Then there's a huge joke, and then there's us laughing,
Then-
crying, and then there's a story, and then there's just us playing pool. Where'd that come from?
Oh, and then we got to go upstairs and dance
Right.
our hearts
And
away.
then we're- Whoa!
Sounds like a homeless person's fever dream.
Well, the paw hasn't been that active in a while.
We're laughing. Then Sean's on the floor, and then Sean's on the floor.
Sean's like,
'cause, Sean's and Hannah and Keith are playing
Guys.
pool. Sean's doing just magic tricks in the corner. Next thing you know, we accidentally get loose in Monroe.
Someone
and we're
call
just-
Stelios. This is a fucking movie, man.
Yeah,
Right.
we
Where's
just
where's
get.
our producer? Oh shit.
It starts in here,
Wait,
then we
hold
get.
up.
Then for
Let me get him on.
then it's like then Josh is like, okay, who left the door open?
Right.
We get loose in the town.
It'd be like fucking the Hangover, but
Yeah,
wrestling
yeah.
bullshit.
Hangover, but with wrestling people.
Wait, Stelios is behind us.
Instead of a
someone-
wedding, they
yeah,
miss,
with
they
the
miss a
light
wrestling
pulse.
show.
road trip to UPW, 8.5 hours up the road.
Yeah,
I get into a fight with somebody at the toll booth. I have to pay $4 to go keep going on the state that I fucking live in and pay taxes in.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you
That's
think I gotta
bullshit.
pay? You know what? Brother Paul, handle this. Excuse me, sir.
Get the salt.
Do you want to see our IDs? We live in Michigan.
Do I need to show
We're
you
going home.
what happens when I get handed the barbecue sauce?
We're all in jail.
yeah. we
Scotty's got to come
yeah,
to show his
spooky,
belly
right.
button.
Belly
Spooky
buttons
spell.
to save the day.
Oh my God, Scotty's Zach Galifianakis.
But he's belly button boy,
Yeah,
and he's got to save the day.
Spooky's filming us, and we go into highlighter Danny's. We'd like to purchase the finest of your barbecue sauce.
I need
The
a drum.
finest, please.
Who's Dr. Ken in the movie? Is the question. We gotta find out Dr. Ken, a good one.
I haven't seen The Hangover.
Oh my god!
We're gonna fix that.
Please.
Who would be
for the
Dr.
people who
Ken?
have seen it, Who plays?
I don't know. That's a
Who
tough
plays
question.
Dr. Ken?
Do we know any Asians?
We know our tattoo guy. He's an Asian.
Oh, he is.
Johnny?
Johnny on the spot.
Johnny Tsunami.
Stelios, you want to play an Asian?
That's
You're not only producing.
He did
you're
this
in it.
tattoo, not that you can see, but he did Darth Maul.
Ooh,
nice.
I like your knife.
Cool.
one. I've been.
I love that.
That one, yeah, Michael's pretty cool.
That was done by Jay over at Vivid Art.
Nice.
I've got 2 tattoos. I got this one for myself, both music notes, for that. And this one's not done yet, and I haven't really showed anybody, but this one's for my mom. It's not done
Okay.
yet, but it's gonna say "Mama's Boy."
That's
Oh, that's
badass.
cool.
That's
It's
cool.
gonna
That's
be white,
adorable.
and this is gonna be grayish and red, supposedly, and stuff. But yeah,
That's
we're not-
cool.
We're not done with all of it yet, but that's the start of it.
It's
That's
process.
adorable.
It's cool.
Yeah. So I'm excited. Those are my first two. I'm like, yes. It's not
Nice.
as bad as I
Hey,
thought it
tattoos
was
for
gonna
you,
be.
Reese?
No tattoos on me.
Not yet.
Don't
Gotta
know
pop
if I'm
that
gonna get
cherry.
some. Well, I'll tell you something. My mom always tells me
Uh-oh.
because she gave birth to
Oh.
triplets. So
Oh,
Okay.
and she's not a tall woman.
Right.
She's a small. So anyway, she was in the hospital for 6 weeks because she was, she's 3 babies. So she says, I didn't go through that pain and through 6 weeks in the hospital
You guys to fuck
For
with your
you?
bodies.
to get a tattoo because I said I'm gonna get it here. I was gonna get a
Oh,
crow,
no.
Crow Hendrix, and I was like, I'm gonna get a crow, and she's like, No, you're not.
Wow.
I had to talk her into
Wow.
this, and so anyway,
All
Oh,
right.
man.
and so
Well, when you get on your own,
Right.
when you get your own place, pay your own bills.
Right.
Now you can get
Yeah.
a tattoo.
But you ask mom or you move out.
and then
Yes.
Those are
my
your two
sister
options, buddy.
sister enforced that by showing me, oh, this happens with a dirty needle, but she neglected to say it was from a shot, not
Oh.
from a tattoo.
Well, there you go.
Nice.
That's manipulation.
Yeah.
Very much indeed, yes.
That's fucked up.
Glad somebody else said it.
But yeah, since I was like 15,
I've never had
she said I didn't go through that pain.
I never had any issues on any of my tattoos.
Mhm.
The worst is the Sanoderm was on too long.
Yeah.
So it was a little red. That's it though.
Yeah.
I've had one get infected.
Yeah.
A fucking Disney tattoo. Yeah.
Disney tattoo.
I got the vial from Hercules
Yeah.
on my shoulder.
That's cool.
It was an apprentice tattoo. It was my buddy Keith over at Vivid Art J Shop. She needed to do some flash. She needed to do some color. I was like, oh, that's cool. I like that little poison vial. And then we get halfway through it. She's like, this is from Hercules, right? I'm like, motherfucker. That's why it looks familiar.
It's all right.
So that's why I started calling myself a dad bod demigod.
That username was not taken on it.
It was not. I don't know how the fuck it was free. It was there, but
Well,
so it got wildly infected. Look, all the color
now that
pushed out.
Moana's out, it's officially taken again.
Is it?
Yeah.
Dwayne
Rock's-
Johnson's the
Rock's
demigod,
character is,
and he'll tell you you're
No,
welcome. for
yeah,
that.
no. My
I know what you're talking about, but his movie, character,
Oh,
the
yeah.
cartoon
Well,
version
Mao,
looks
yeah.
like
me.
you,
Right,
but
I know.
brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Less
You, but
boobs.
tans.
All right, less boobs.
Maui.
Oh,
You've seen the
Um,
movie.
I know. Pete wanted me to be Maui for like 3 years. Come to my school, Dad. No,
my dad's Maui.
I glow on the. He got in trouble his first couple of years
Oh,
in
no.
school.
Uh-oh.
He told his teachers that his dad was a bounty hunter, a Jedi, a pro wrestler.
Okay.
What else did he say?
Oh man.
He gave like 4 of my like other jobs,
Nice.
and
Bouncer.
Viking.
oh, he said bounty hunter, Jedi, pro wrestler. It was the 3 that they wrote home about.
Nice.
They said Pete was telling stories that his dad was a bounty hunter and a professional wrestler. And
Well, at least he didn't tell the stripper story.
right. Well, he hasn't heard those. I try to keep those just like on large social media platforms. But the teachers were like,
Maybe you'd get half the issue. If you told those ones.
probably. But the teacher was like, he thinks you're a bounty hunter and a professional wrestler and a Jedi. And I was like, yeah.
I'm, a few things.
I emailed them pictures. I was like, he's not telling stories. Oh, we're so sorry. You should apologize to
So you're a
him.
magician and a Jedi.
Yeah.
And a wrestler.
Yeah. I got a lot of
and
weird
a
hobbies.
bouncer,
And a
and
bass
a stripper.
player.
I'm a bass player.
and
Well,
a
yeah.
bass player.
But like,
And a freak show on the side, apparently.
yeah, well, I did a lot of geek magic. I bounty hunted for a
Man,
while.
man of many talents. apparently, huh?
I've spent like 30 years trying to figure out how not to have a 9-to-5 job just so I can have a 9-to-5 job.
Work 9 to 5.
7 to 4 job.
Yeah, 7 to 4.
7 to 4.
But yeah, I've always loved
Doesn't
entertainment.
work. That one doesn't work with the tune though. Working 7 to 4.
No, it doesn't.
It sounds like you're. Never mind. I
Hate
can't
my
say that
fucking
word.
job.
You can't say that word on this.
Yeah, like, I've always had a thing for just entertainment, I guess. Like just because we hold a weird power in
Mhm.
wrestling.
Right.
Like we, how do I put this? We have a responsibility to help people get through some really tough shit.
Mm.
Like the whole reason we go out there and do the crazy shit we do, be it go through tables, go through thumbtacks, barbed wire, or
Whatever it is.
bump 15 fucking times, or some combination thereof.
Just don't take the barbecue sauce.
Oh my god! But the reason
no
we-
one's ready for the barbecue sauce.
the reason we do that is so that that person in the third, fourth row, who is so stressed about bills and so stressed about fucking how he's gonna, pay his child support. It's him and his daughter, or him and his son, or him and all of his kids, whatever. Or it's mom who has to work 2 jobs
Right.
just to support. So for 15 fucking minutes at a time, we get to help people forget the price of milk and really enjoy something, whether they're cheering fucking a 4'11" first female ever at IWR, or they're booing the pissed off Viking who's gonna try to fucking take someone's head off with a hammer, or you know what I mean? Like
You're telling a story.
Yeah.
You're watching a movie, is what you're doing, with the small price of $20. But it's also more than that. It's also getting able to get the pictures, getting able to,
Right.
and that's why we do it, is because we like attention, to be honest here. But we also do it because we want to help that little kid that's getting bullied or picked on, or that just wants something positive, that wants something to look up to. We don't know.
I'd
Let's-
say you guys should do a TED Talk, but he'd talk way too much for TED.
talking stick, bro. I'm telling you, take the fucking mic away from me.
And sometimes I notice you're just like, yeah, so this and that, and I was just like, I want to tell them to pick up the mic because they most likely can't hear him, even if he is this loud.
I could hear him in last week's episode.
However, at the same time, once he picks up the mic, he just talks for an extra 20 minutes after. So I don't know what to do sometimes.
Well, like the whole reason the break happened, like we said last week, it wasn't fun anymore for me.
That's
Like,
fair, right?
I was so angry, and I was so it was
You were just
very
done. It's exhausting.
it was too easy.
Oh, okay.
It was too easy to become
Right,
that fucking
right.
ultra violent.
Alter ego.
Yeah,
Okay.
like the war paint went on, and Shawn went away.
Okay.
It came to a point where I was like in that mindset on the ride up.
It was just to
Oh,
do
wow.
something.
f-
It-
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah. So like for me, it became way too easy to be just like, I'll fucking kill him.
That's
And
wild.
sincerely mean that shit. Like, I don't want to be that guy.
Right.
Like, taking that mindset to the character and making it
Right.
what it is in wrestling is a whole different thing than like me going, "Well, fuck, I'll just fucking shoot him."
Right.
It's like that. We don't want that. No one wants to hang out with that guy.
Right.
Promise.
Just calm down. It's all right. Yeah, I feel that.
And with her, all the shit she went through, man, coming back and doing it for the girls who need an inspiration.
That's why I'm doing it. I'm not doing it to just do it to do something to get out of the house, because I have plenty of fun with my stepson.
Right.
Have plenty of time to work and make
Yep.
money for the family, but doing it for me because I want to do it, but also doing it for those kids that get picked on, or getting just helping people as much as you can.
Fair.
The amount of little girls that came up to her table at I'm going to keep using UPW as a reference,
That's fine.
but like, even when we were at IWE, or when you were at Pure Bro, or
Right.
any other shows that we went to, like the little girls that came up to her like, "You're the best, you're so awesome," because she was in there hanging and banging, doing her thing, telling the stories, and gave these girls something to look up to.
Right.
Like, there was this one show, it was at the fair at Pure Pro, and this little girl, I was supposed to be a bad guy.
Uh-oh.
But there's this little girl, yeah, Hannah, like everyone else is booing me, but she's like, yeah. So I was like, how can I give her attention with being good, but also being a
Right.
bad guy? I was like, this girl is better than all of you combined. You all suck. That was what I went with. But
That's
she's
fairly
the
good, though.
cutest thing in the world, and she was so nice. She bought my shirt. I don't even know if I had shirts, but she just wanted a picture. Her mom was awesome,
That was
and
awesome.
that's what I fucking do it for, man. I don't,
Absolutely.
I'm doing it for me,
Right.
but I really like that. That makes me feel so good about myself.
Absolutely.
There's so many cool moments like that. Like, just think about it like this. Like, could you always afford? Could your mom have afforded to take you to see WWE?
Well, now the tickets. Just
Could she afford to take the whole family to see WWE?
No.
No. But you know what she could do?
Go to
Drop $10 a ticket
Yeah.
and go see a local professional wrestling
Yeah.
show. So for a moment,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
we're John Cena.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
For a moment, we're Finn Balor.
Yeah.
We're
Mhm.
we're Shanna Baszler.
And I'm gonna be honest.
Shanna
To me,
Baszler.
because I've seen you both perform independently on tape and on YouTube, stuff like that. To me, it's better than WWE.
Okay.
And going if I a bunch of my friends, they've said if you have a chance, go to an indie show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said it's
100%.
They said
Like the
so
guys and the
much different.
girls work way harder
So much
than the
different.
people on TV. Like,
Yeah.
100%.
and you can tell that
like we all come from loving WWE and
Mhm.
WCW and all that, but we work harder because we want to get there. We want to do this for a living.
Right.
So we work 10 times harder and
Yeah.
10 times, despite the mental shit you go through in wrestling. Like it isn't for anyone who is very emotionally unstable. I'll tell you that right now. It's very mentally, physically taxing. Like your life will be consumed, and I mean consumed. I mean you got college, right? Well, it's that or college.
Right.
It's you want to do wrestling or you want to do college, because I'll tell you what, there'll be days you come home from a show and you're just too hurt, you can't work on it, and then the next day you're still in pain
Right.
or you're sick, or that long road trip that you did just to get $20, not even the hot dog and a handshake. Thanks.
Right.
We'll keep in touch. It's how am I getting here? It's not for the faint of heart, and we work harder than the guys on TV. Not that they didn't start somewhere,
Right.
you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
But also with indie shows, you are able to talk to people in person. They're able to see,
Right.
I'm able to see Rhino every week or every month, and
Right.
I get to see him periodically.
Yeah.
And that guy was on TV. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's super cool, and it's you're helping pay someone's bills by going
Right.
to indie shows. You really are.
Absolutely. 100%.
There's no experience other like it. I mean, just feel the energy, even from wrestlers and the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's next level, and like I think it's important to find what you love about wrestling to keep you going. It's easy to find shit you hate. Trust me, I could go for days about shit that I hate. But like finding the reason you love it and that you want to go do it, like that would be a imperative part to tell younger people in the business. Like, because quitting's easy. The business is gonna move on.
Right.
There's 10 people waiting to take a ring crew spot so they might have a shot one day at this company. And you're taking everything for granted by going, well, I'm not the champion. Go fuck yourself.
That's fair.
Like there's 100 kids who need to see a 4'11" girl go out there and stand up to somebody like Madman Fulton or like me, or you know what I mean? Like,
right.
No, I ain't afraid. Fuck you.
Right.
You're gonna you better kill me, because she keeps getting up. The little girl's gonna be like, well, fuck, I've got beat up my life. I've got all these problems going on, but like, if Hannah can push through, and like Hannah can make all the bad stuff into good stuff, and Hannah can keep on fighting, I can keep on doing this. I can go, and those moments are fucking magic, real magic.
Right.
The moment I got noticed in public told me that I was doing something right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whether that be in a negative light or a positive light, it's still attention, and it's still I'm getting out there. To me, a negative can be a positive, because that's views, that's that's people looking up to me, especially that's more people in network that they see me. You know what I mean? So
100%.
But yeah, 100%.
That's crazy. We just went from shenanigans to squared circle.
Yeah.
All the funniness.
All the all the seriousness.
Sorry.
No,
No,
I love
fine.
it. That's awesome.
That's
I
great.
can't wait to get back to the shenanigans and go back and forth. But before, my question, what could you have in your career that still needs to be done? Like the biggest accomplishment?
I've done it.
What would it? What is it then?
The last 2 matches I had
Okay.
about a year ago were EC3 and Tatanka.
And this is your biggest accomplishment.
Yeah.
That you wanted to have happen.
I said since I was 5 years old, I would be in the ring with superstars.
Okay.
I did that.
Right.
I said I would make people feel with wrestling.
Okay.
I did that.
Okay.
Everything else is icing.
Oh, okay.
Like EC3 and Tatanka both said there is absolutely zero reason you shouldn't be doing this on a much, much larger scale. And these guys have been to the places that
Right.
everybody wants to be.
Absolutely.
So for me, that's validation.
Okay.
So like goals that I want to have,
Sounds like you're just waiting for the phone call.
I'm not though. Like if I was really taking this super duper serious, I wouldn't be having an energy drink. I wouldn't be up past 10:30 at night. I would be working out 4 hours a day. I might have my foot on a gas pedal. Who knows? That was a steroids joke.
I got that.
You just move right past those.
But yeah, it's fine. We're just gonna. I was taking it like as as ultra serious as I should for a 36-year-old dude. I'm in pretty good shape.
Right.
I've been in combative arts for 30 years.
Wow, sir.
So like, could I be doing more? Absolutely. I have taken the last 8 months and really enjoyed being a spouse. Really enjoyed being a dad. Like being a, just trying to be a better human being.
Right.
And I've fucked up. Don't get me wrong. We all fuck up. But like, I needed to step away so that I could find me again.
Okay.
Like I could be an angry Viking all fucking day long, but I had to find me. I had to bring the human back to it. And so my biggest accomplishment is falling in love with the business all over again.
Okay. Gotcha.
Like trying to get rid of all the negative bullshit.
Right.
I can't make it go away. I ain't got that many fucking bullets, but focusing more on the fun parts of wrestling, the road trips, the dusty road stories, the going to Chicago to flick a giant reflective bean one time that we got lost on the same street as the bean.
Oh, okay.
But like those moments in between the bullshit
Okay.
are what I miss.
Okay.
And like, so all my biggest accomplishment is have fun doing this.
Right.
I mean, you pretty much explained it. I mean, because he
That's his
talks to.
accomplishment, though. What's yours?
That's like I said, I haven't been watching wrestling for that long,
Right.
Especially with other wrestlers and stuff.
Okay.
But he basically nailed it. I guess my whole thing when I started was, I'm just gonna do it for fun. We'll see what happens.
Right.
And then it's kind of always been that same mood set. And for a minute, just like everyone else, I want to make this a living. I want to do this and actually do something with my life. So I thought wrestling could be it because I just did it on a whim. But I think more it's now actually having fun, like he said, like actually enjoying it because
realizing you enjoy it.
Yes, exactly. I mean, I've gone to a GCW show just to have fun. I went to a JCW show just to have fun because those moments, realizing where you started and why you did this in the first place, is a very good, like, take a break. You're not a huge star, so you could take a break and go to a show and just enjoy yourself. Why you wanted to do this in the first place. So I guess a big part of that is, why I love doing it.
Okay.
And once again, I took the break for like a year and I found someone help me and love me and support me. And that's all I wanted in this life, honestly. Like, I could be a fucking doctor. I don't care what I am. I just want someone that gives a fuck about me. And I found that. So I'm pretty, I'm doing it because.
But would you have found that without wrestling?
No. And that's also another important thing is because I did this for a reason.
Bingo.
And he might be my reason why I did it.
Only time will tell.
Yeah. So because of wrestling, I wouldn't have met this amazing person. And someone that loves me and cares about me truly, not just for my body, not just for, oh my God, this is a girl in a wrestling industry, I gotta fuck her. You know what I mean? This is a person who cares about me. He was my friend before anything else. You know, he was there when the terrible shit happened to me, and he's always been there since then. So I know that he's got my back no matter what. And so to clarify, to summarize,
In the end.
I guess it's
Doesn't even matter.
my accomplishment is finding myself in the business and why I love doing it. And I've pretty much found that. So
That was a great answer. It makes me want to throw up though.
I also wouldn't mind getting a Ribera's jacket from Japan. That'd be kind of fucking cool.
oh, I want to go to Japan.
Yeah,
That's
Japan
also
would-
another
Japan would be dope.
accomplishment.
Just the next step is like be in Japan.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Great answer.
Yeah.
Plot twist. What's your biggest career accomplishment? What do you want to do?
Just well, you know,
Get Gordon through a table.
Yeah,
whether,
get
whether,
Gore through a
whether
table.
it's hosting or talking on a
Mhm.
main show or being somewhere, what would you say yours would be?
Is it just overall?
Yeah, overall.
You could be a wrestler, you could be a ref, you could be a commentator, you could be whatever, a host. And what would you
just
say your biggest wrestling accomplishment that you would want
wrestling
to have happen?
accomplishment. Well, I'd want to do,
That too.
like what I'm doing now, like just talking to wrestlers. I mean, talking to wrestlers and talking to fans, like that's how I got on the show,
Absolutely.
being
Yeah.
a fan.
100%.
So, I mean, and I like talking to their experiences and
Right. There's a reason we all got into wrestling,
Mhm.
whether that's be a host, whether that's
Yeah.
be a commentator, whether that's be a ref.
Yeah.
There's always a reason why we started
Mhm.
and why we
Absolutely.
continue to do it.
100%.
So everything happens for a reason, my
Yeah.
opinion.
I could 100% see you like at IWR
Mhm.
after the show at intermission, the right times, but like pulling a fan and doing like a 2-minute interview,
Interviews, yeah.
like on the spot,
Like a
in front of
backstage interview.
Yeah,
type of
that's
thing.
yeah,
I
but
could
like
see that for sure.
with fans.
and wrestlers.
Yeah, that'd be a really cool segment for you to
Absolutely.
do.
Yeah.
That
And
would be
you're
cool.
100% capable. Don't sell yourself short.
100%.
Thank
you
you.
could
You
do
can
it.
do anything you want to do. Honestly.
Don't get fucking nervous. All right.
Yeah. So
Don't
one
black
thing.
out.
So one thing.
Mhm.
Maybe you need a DJ gig as a skating rink or something.
Yeah.
That way you'll,
Mom,
that's one thing.
cover your ears.
Oh no.
Mom, are they covered? You could be a strip club DJ.
Oh god.
Bro, I'm telling you. You get over that fear of talking on a mic fast.
All right, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen, let's hear it for DJ Reeves.
Take it over up top. This is Cinnamon.
DJ Cinnamon.
Man.
You get time on a mic. You get to talk to people. You get to see boobs.
It's all great things.
Hey, your face matches your shirt. You all right?
Just like animals.
Right.
It's all Maroon 5, baby.
That's the part. I hate to say this actually, but I'm gonna enjoy it. The crazy part is my first ever technical job was I was a music DJ for a roller ring.
Hey, which one?
But yeah.
Lincoln Park, downriver.
No kidding.
I was in high school, so 2000,
Same.
2015, 2017, that area.
You're old, babe.
I'm almost to 30. I hate it. That's why I said it. I was hoping you did. Anyways,
Oh
yeah.
no, I'm leaving.
Oh great. Here we go.
No guys leaving the building.
I said almost.
Bunch of bullshit.
He's gotta pee.
Right.
He'll be right
That's
back.
a distraction.
Then you
By
hear-
the way, I'm the
you hear-
Sandman.
You hear the car start.
Right.
Oh, really? He is leaving. All right, bye, babe. I guess I'm
Bumble.
sleeping on this couch today.
I
Ah,
forgot his stuff, guys. But hey,
it's whatever. He won't be going long because I know
right.
his vape's here. So
damn it! I knew I forgot something when I left. No, I wanted to wait for him to come back, but at the same time, I don't.
Yeah.
Anyways, the story. I forgot where I was now.
You were at- you were-
DJ.
Oh yeah, I was a
Yeah.
high school DJ. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I technically was.
You were a DJ in high school.
That's wild.
no, how old are you actually?
I'm 25.
Okay, I'm 21.
Okay,
So
I'm the second oldest in here. Great. I'm
Yeah.
leaving too. No.
Young, I'm the,
Screw
I'm the
this.
youngest
I'm out
in here
too.
at 20.
hey, how come-
Not
20
for
years
not
old.
for long.
when's your
Make it
birthday?
last.
December 12th.
Okay, so you got a little bit to
Yeah.
did the 21st, but then on your
We were all
21st
talking
birthday, you
about
go to the
it,
strip
just
club
until you came back so I
and
could finish the
drink,
story.
and have
I'll say-
boobies in your
just so we're-
face.
Yeah, what
Just so
happened
we're
over?
all
Sean
clear,
said I could go.
you're the oldest.
Oh yeah, we'll
I'm
take
the
you.
second
I'm gonna
oldest.
go.
We'll take
She's
you.
Sean and
third.
Hannah said I
He's
could
the baby.
go.
December what?
December 12th.
12th. Okay, all right. My dad's December 3rd.
Are we taking Reese to a strip club for his birthday?
Yeah, his 21st.
Ooh.
So yeah.
Mom,
It's
you hear
at the
that?
end
You
of
better
this
answer.
year.
You better approve that.
Oh, we're kidnapping
You guys,
him.
I-
Whether
I-
you
you
want to
know,
approve
okay,
or
they're all-
not.
Out of
Oh,
the group,
shit.
and I told Spooky this.
I'm not involved in this.
Spooky
Pick
and
me up
Jimmy.
after you kidnap him.
Between there, out of there's the big group of us.
Yeah.
Spooky and Jimmy, you too. I was gonna
Me.
say, but Shawn and Hannah are also stamps of approval to do stuff.
We're
Wait, what?
responsible.
I'm a
We're the
responsible-
DD.
I did keep you alive on your 21st. Though.
I was surprised.
Mhm.
They gave me like 7 fucking shots
Yeah.
without
I'm a
realizing
responsible.
Yeah.
realizing
they
how
tr-
fast they
yeah.
go down.
And they, I mean, she trusts, everyone from the Hunt crew.
Oh, yeah.
and I told them about, even though it's through pictures. I tell them, hey, and I mean, she did meet you guys in person.
She's
at
met us a
Christmas.
couple of times.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
At least once.
Yeah, but I was saying like Mitch and Abigail, she,
Miss
just
Lisa's
through
great.
well,
She's-
she
Oh, okay.
she met him there, but
Absolute
they
sweetheart.
were yelling at her the entire
Love
time.
Oh.
that.
Nice.
So, but she does trust them. But she's like, yeah, Shawn, Hannah, Jimmy, Stelios, and brother Paul.
We'll get you home
We're over
safe,
here
brother.
secretly putting his mom over, and he's just, yeah, this is who she likes.
We're the good ones.
I was like, Miss Lisa's nice. He's like, yeah, she's great. I was like, yeah, we love her here. And they're just like, yeah, these are the people my mom likes.
She likes everyone, but she's
That's
like,
cool.
these are my favorites.
These
That's
are my
awesome.
favorites that I trust.
I'm
I trust them with your
responsible.
life,
Yeah,
which is a
Well,
big thing.
For real, though, absolutely.
Tom, Spooky's buddy, he always tells me that I'm the pure one of the group.
You are
You
though.
kind of are, though.
You are.
Pretty
So far.
so far.
So far, yeah.
And I didn't realize. I thought it was just him. I didn't realize it was everyone saying it. So-
Oh no! Well, every time
Just
we
wait for him to
reference,
drop a few F-bombs, and we're all screwed.
every time we reference you in any kind, I'm like, he's such a sweet boy.
No, for real, though. He's
For
Great.
real.
Sounds
Like
great.
it's not it's
absolutely
it's
awesome.
lighthearted and haha he is a sweet boy, but like actually you're such a
Like-
sweet
But, like,
boy.
honestly, you're
It's not
pretty
at mask, even though I wore face paint.
It's not a work.
guys, we keep going. He's gonna cry, but
Yeah.
in the not laughing way. No.
Yeah, but he says I gotta stay
Really?
pure and
Really?
nice so that I can get up to heaven to vouch for everyone.
That's fair,
Yeah.
actually.
That's
really
fair.
good.
All right, no moves for you.
Well, if that's the case, we're taking you to somewhere else.
We're going to Chuck E. Cheese, bitch.
They have alcohol.
You know what?
In a ball pit.
Yeah.
We'll go.
Get drunk in the ball pit.
How about this? For the 21st, you get to go to Hooters. You can see them a different way. Then you go the other way.
If you
Yeah.
pay enough, though, like it'll happen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll take you to the Hooters.
I tried.
We'll
Hannah's
give you
never
the
been to
freezer.
Hooters.
I
You never been?
haven't. No,
What?
We
one-
tried to go twice.
Oh man.
we tried to go once, like for real. But that was
But for real, just one. The other one was whatever.
It was
yeah, it
closed.
was yeah.
Closed.
Oh, okay.
It was closed or like, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling wings today or boobies. I just want to eat something else. But we tried to go with our buddies Jeff and Leah because I'm like, I've never been to a Hooters. Let's fucking go to a Hooters. And it was one of the playoff games. I think it was.
It was the Lions' first playoff game.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, it was packed.
packed.
Like 4 hours before the game, packed.
Yeah. And we're like starving now. It's like, no, we can't wait an hour for a table. We have to go now. I'm starving.
She gets hangry, and it scares me sometimes a little bit. A lot.
There's a line between I'm kind of hungry and then 5 minutes later I'm starving.
It's hey, I'm not that hungry, and then it's like, where's the food?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You said you weren't hungry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have Solako cook.
I'm dying. I just realized I hate to say this, but clearly I'm host and producer.
Right.
Everyone knows this now.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm thinking, fuck, this show's terrible. Fuck, this show's terrible. This is not how we had this planned, but that's because there's no original guest. So it's okay.
Right.
But at the same time, I'm thinking we went from laughing our asses off to
Getting serious.
doing card tricks to talking about you being a stripper
Yeah.
being serious,
Yeah.
to now talking about taking him to a strip club, to now going to Hooters.
Yeah.
Like, we're on a fucking roller coaster that only has one up, and it's
This
just
is
been down
why-
the rest of the way.
This is why friends should
And it
not
goes back
interview
up a
their
little
friends.
bit, and then it goes back down. Like, my brain hurts.
But I
Well, we can always
But I'm
reference.
having a fantastic
You
time.
can reference the questions.
yeah, but
I'm looking at them. I don't. As much as I'm really into wrestling, I don't want to ask any of these.
Yeah.
I want to come up with more
Yeah.
stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
and more questions, but like my brain is just so fucked right now because of how much we've been doing this. I'm like, I don't know whether I ask a serious question or a just fuck off
Yeah.
question at
Well-
this point. Because I'm so used to Linton Boy being here and goddamn Goldman with his fucking randomness that I'm just used to all of it. And now
Right.
it's just hitting me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know what to do anymore.
Well,
As
you
a
have the
producer, I want to be
questions for reference.
serious,
Yeah.
but as other Paul and a character entertainer, sorry, I want to just do random fun stuff now. So now I'm at a cross point in my life. Like, what do I do?
Welcome
That's why
to the
you
world.
ask the serious questions, and then you ask the weird off-topic questions, but we're friends, so I
Okay.
mean, like, that's also another problem we have is you're
100%.
interviewing your friends,
Right.
so we're gonna have
100%.
more fun and more
Mhm.
just more funny shit, more
100%.
inside jokes than you
As
would
I
with
said,
Ox
inside
or
joke.
Dread King Logan or whoever.
That is,
You know what I mean?
That's very
But
fair.
this would be the exact same conversation without the
little
cameras.
bit,
Last
yeah.
week I
Exactly.
forgot about the cameras.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
We were just talking.
That's what I said. I forgot the cameras there. We had 2 hours, and I thought it was 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Done.
Yep.
Go on.
Yep.
And I was like, where'd 2 hours go? And we all
We're in
just
an hour
looked
and
at
a
each other like,
half
"What?"
right
I
now.
know, it's crazy. Another funny thing is I told you guys, I was ranting to you guys how I watched the comments on live. I've only looked over at this thing twice so
Mhm.
far.
Well, it's good.
I'm not worried about it.
I do miss the comments though. I'm
A
not
little
gonna
bit.
lie.
A little
Like,
bit.
You almost have to get questions for next week's guest
Mhm.
this week,
Absolutely.
or poll the audience or
Something,
something
yeah.
like that. Waste your job a lot
Just
easier
make a
too.
post and like, hey, here's our guest for next week. Ask us some questions.
Yeah,
There you
AMA.
go. Yeah.
Well,
Or
hey,
leave some questions in the comments.
What are some questions you want us
Then
to?
we
you
can just
had,
write them down.
when you had Al Snow on, and I showed the flyer,
Yeah.
Jeffrey Hill said,
That's
"Hey, we're
true.
gonna postpone it till tomorrow. But if
Mhm.
you have a question, we'll ask him the question."
Yep.
You know.
I do remember that too. Yep.
That's awesome.
But now that we got the strippers and that, out of the way, I'm gonna go back to my terrible, hilarious story that I waited for you to come back with. So yeah, I was a high school DJ. That was the term that we came up with. I was a DJ in high school. I'm a high school DJ. So I was so excited, got my job, did all my application, went over there, did my thing. It was good. I got my job. Came in the first night, and they're like, all right, so we've got good news and bad news. I was like, fantastic. Love the way I'm starting already. This is what you get paid. This is what you're doing. This is this, and that. However, that was all the good part, which was I had my job. I was good. I get paid this. I had to wear this specific uniform, and these were my hours, my days. Bad thing is, DJs just so happen to also be janitors in a way. And I'm like,
Yep.
excuse me? What do you mean by janitors in a way? We kind of sort of need you to clean the toilets and the
Yep.
floors and the mirrors and the bathrooms in general. And I'm
Yep.
like, what? Oh, and yeah. And if once you're done with that, if everyone else isn't done, you got to help them bring in
Yep.
skates and other stuff.
Yep.
What? So I'm doing 12 jobs and only getting paid $13.50 at that time
Shit.
because I was lucky.
I was lucky to be
My
paid
cousin,
12.
to be honest, I'm gonna be honest with everybody anyways. My cousin helped me get the job. She worked there before I did. And so she talked to the bosses and they're like, yeah, have them come in and we'll try it out. And I worked out. So I worked there for almost 2 years as a DJ and as a custodian, basically.
Yeah, I mean, when I did it, it
And,
was like I was DJ, I was skate counter, I was floor guard, I was counter person if that counter person or if someone was there and counter person wasn't there. Cleaned the bathrooms, cleaned the snack bar, helped clean the snack bar, cleaned the floor, cleaned the mirrors. I took out the trash at the end of the night because that was always on me for
I
some
had to
fucking
help with
reason.
that. I didn't have to do it by myself.
Someone had to push the push the thing open for me and
Okay.
close it for me because most nights it was
Hell
windy
yeah.
as fuck in the winter time.
Yeah.
It was windy,
Yeah.
so I was like,
With
I'm afraid
clothes.
that
Yep.
this door is gonna shut on me. I'm gonna be locked out. I have to walk
Screwed,
all the
yeah.
way down, and so I get it, sir. I understand way more than you think.
I was happy. I was like, I got a job. I'm cool.
Oh,
get
yeah.
to go tell my friends, hey, I'm a DJ.
I went from McDonald's to being a DJ.
Right.
What up?
You guys flip burgers. I play music and clean toilets.
I had this.
He's the alternative.
My own toothbrush. I don't understand.
Right. The funny thing is, that's actually how I did it one day. I walked into school and my teacher was like, "So anybody got any good news?" I was like, "Ooh, ooh, ooh." I was like, "I got a cool new job," and everybody looked at me, and I'm like, I'm the new DJ at the roller ring," and everybody was like, "Yeah, cool," and I was like, "And the custodian," and they just looked at me so confused.
Was that your first job?
Yep.
Okay.
And I was like, I played music while I watched little kids skate for 2 hours a day.
You got it easy, man.
And then I sat there and watched them while I played music, and then after I cleaned up off their piss.
Yep.
Yep.
Your first job was the Arches, right?
Yeah,
And
Mickey
then-
D's, and now I'm going back.
Transferred
Oh.
to DJ right after that.
Yep, I worked at McDonald's for a month, and then I was skating periodically. You know, I was what do they call it? A regular there at the skating rink, and they're like, we're looking for DJ. Shit, I've never been a
Neither
DJ,
did I. had to
so
learn.
I like music though.
I don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. I loved it, but
I
had to
did.
learn.
I did learn a lot, and I did enjoy it, except like the fact that it was a weekend job only, and I was starting to wrestle at the time, so it wasn't gonna work
The
out.
only it's crazy. I've never told that story to anybody except for like I said, my school for some reason. But the reason why I'm bringing it up, by the way, is because of two things, and it's two bands, and there's two songs.
I swear to God, it's in Maroon 5.
Maroon 5
God damn it.
I knew it.
and Journey.
Okay.
The first song, Animals.
Yep.
Right at the
Yeah.
end.
Mhm.
And the second one with Journey was Faithfully. Fucking
Yes.
slowest goddamn song
I
ever,
love
but I
that
love
fucking
it.
song. I
But
told him that is what our
the
wedding
worst
dance
part-
is gonna be.
here's the worst part. While
I can see
Animals was
that.
playing, everybody's screaming, singing that. I'm sitting here getting faithfully ready, listening it to in my head.
That's a really weird transition, though.
Just fucking
It is.
singing it out loud while I have a fucking a microphone and everything set up to my ear, and my microphone's on the whole time. So all the people that work with me every night for 4 days out of the week had to listen to me sing Faithfully twice, because not only would I sing it when it was on,
Yes.
but I just sing it randomly during the Animal song by Maroon 5, because
Hell yeah.
as I was getting it ready, it just popped in my head.
Mm.
Do 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 do, and I just start singing it.
Faithfully.
And I'm like, I hate myself for this now. And
I
I'm not lying to you, I had nightmares about that song sometimes.
Yeah.
love. Well,
I love
when you
it.
come to the
I love
wedding,
it. I
you're
love
gonna hear it
to
again.
death. Don't get me wrong, I love it to death, still to this day. But I've had nightmares about that song, because those
Well-
two songs are the last two songs I always had to play.
At the wedding, it's going to get worse.
Let me tell you,
Oh,
one of the most requested songs was the one that was Travis Scott.
oh god.
It was the techno shit, the rapper
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
I forget
Okay.
what it was
Yeah,
called,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it was the biggest thing,
Right.
that came out that year.
Yeah.
And so I had to trick them. I was like, okay, so I'm gonna start this before it breaks down. I'm gonna play what is it? George Michael.
Okay,
Never,
Wham!
or Wham, yeah. Never gonna dance again.
that's good.
I forget.
Careless whisper.
Careless Whisper.
Yep.
Yes.
Careless Whisper.
So that was my whole thing, because I'm like, I'm sick of this song, you children. I'm
You
sick of
you
it
could have rickrolled the shit out
I
of
was
them.
going
though.
to
Yeah.
suggest that. Why didn't
There-
you
yeah.
just rickroll them?
because I was on my Careless Whisper face because of
That's
Deadpool.
fair, That's fair.
So that's why I did that song.
That's fair. But yeah, I loved my job. My first part, I should say. Didn't really like the cleaning.
No,
of
no one
little
does.
Kids piss and shit. And then, like I said, I had nightmares. And the only two songs that I ever thought of were
Yeah.
"Animal" and "Faithfully."
What was your first job?
Let me
This.
see.
No.
First job was a catering job, actually.
wow!
And so
Wow.
I
Shit,
only
super
did a
cool.
couple of events because I got the job in 2019.
That's
Okay.
So,
That's super
So
cool.
COVID's your
so
fault.
COVID,
Yeah.
COVID really ruined
Damn
it.
it.
And of my very first event,
So everybody
was-
Monroe, it was his fault.
every
That's why
my
I
very
got
first
fired.
event, and my sister got when I did the same job. So she was the wait staff, I guess, and
Oh, cool.
I did like the washing per se, and so I was in the back in the kitchen, and I also helped with dishes, prepping them and that. So my sister and I had the very first one. It was for a ladies group and an older ladies group, And so anyway, and it was
Grannies.
like their Christmas party, and so it was funny. And I was like, and they were playing, but they weren't playing Christmas songs. They were doing like these older songs, but it wasn't like 50s songs. It was like 1920 songs.
Oh,
And then I told my sister, I was like, "Where's Ozzy Osbourne? You know, where's this?" And I was like, and
Can I please get a guitar?
Yeah.
Please.
And there was a keyboard right there. The lady had it, and I almost went out there and just synth rocked it a little bit. But then and I had that job. That was my first job, but then I did another one, and that was for at my church. The bishop came,
Okay.
and
Nice.
they went, and so yeah, and it was funny, and they were like, "You stay in the kitchen."
You stay over there. Get away from all
You
this
listen to
equipment.
Slayer? Get the fuck in the back.
Right. You listen,
I almost walked up and I was like, "Hey, do you like The Walking Dead?" And, and he was like, because I was on my big Walking Dead
You're
phase.
the
at the
zombies
moment.
and Slayer? Yeah, you're definitely.
I had and it was right when
Go cut those onions.
I had a Walker Hunter shirt on,
Nice.
and so
Oh yeah.
and they were like,
If Daryl
"You can't-"
dies, we
and they were
riot.
like- They were like, "You can't wear that." I was like, "Yeah, I can. I'm in the kitchen." And so,
Back of house, front of house. Have you seen Waiting?
but I had like like this on under it, and I almost went up to the bishop. So, who's your favorite character in The Walking Dead? They didn't, and they were like, I like the Walkers. I'm like, that's not a quick character.
As a death metal guy,
Mhm.
it could have been so much worse.
Yeah,
Cradle of Filth.
yeah.
My dad wore a I think it was a Judas Priest or something like
Yeah.
hairband, and his shirt said metal up your ass.
That was Metallica.
Metallica was a Metallica. He wore that to school.
Yeah. There was
He always tells me that.
at the same catering job. It was this woman. She was religious woman, so she was talking about Jesus and that. Well, she said she never heard of Chris Jericho's band Fozzy.
I knew
So
it.
she
Son
said,
of a bitch, it's in my head.
she said,
Judas,
you know,
in
we
my
can't
mind.
listen to the
Somebody
Judas
said
in our
Judas, I was like,
mind.
Judas in my mind. And it
She
just started
said,
playing.
we can't listen to the Judases in our minds. And I went like this, and I sat there like this, and I went, and Candy went, what? My sister went, what? I went, I become.
I'm a god.
I've got,
Judas. And
I've got video of Pete singing that song
Yeah.
in the back seat on the way to a wrestling show.
Really?
Yeah.
I know a lot of the words to that song too. It's
Yeah.
on my list.
But she was my sister was like looking at me, and she was like, "What's the matter with you?" And I was like, "You are beautiful." and I was singing the words.
If we went to a Fozzy show,
Dude, that'd
I'd
be
go for
lit.
2 reasons: Judas and Chris Jericho. I don't know
I thought
any
you were
of the
gonna say
fucking
all
band.
of us hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
That
dope
too.
too. Do you want to hear a fun Chris Jericho story?
Yeah.
Yes.
I got kidnapped by Chris Jericho one time.
Really?
What?
He did an autograph for the first Fozzy album, did an autograph signing at the mall.
Okay.
Okay.
I was the security guard at the time at the mall.
Okay.
I had just done an 8-hour shift.
Ooh.
I was going home,
Okay.
which was across the street from the mall, the apartment complex at the time.
Okay.
But gonna go fucking see Chris Jericho. Are you shitting me? I'm going to
Right. All right.
fuck going home. And I just didn't take my uniform off.
Oh no.
And he was walking in as I was walking to
security,
see
come
him. He goes, "Holy shit, you're big." Thanks.
Thanks, Chris.
He goes, "Please tell me you're with me." I am now.
Yeah. Here I am, sir.
He's like, "You want the clock?" No. Nope. He goes, "You are now." Yes, sir. And I put
Hey,
my
let's go.
doofy goddamn Canadian Mountie hat on, strapped that bitch into my hairless chin. Let's go.
Let's do this.
And I walked Chris Jericho into the FYE to do an autograph signing.
Nice.
He called me Jim for 3
Did
hours.
you get an autograph or anything?
No, nope, sure didn't.
Oh.
He was tired
Oh, I bet.
because he stayed till everyone was gone.
But so are you.
Aw.
Fucking 8 hours plus
That's
those
cool.
3.
Like, he stayed the
Goddamn,
whole.
Jim, what happened?
Yeah, right. He cleared the whole line. All right, see you guys later, and then just fucking left.
They just walked out. Didn't say shit to you. No thanks.
Bye. I love you.
Right. No thanks. No cheers. No. Here's this.
So yeah, I was
Just
you're
walked
coming with
away.
me.
All
You
right.
got it, boss.
Shit, that'd be super dope though.
It was cool, but like, Jim, give me a water.
Jimmy, give me water. I don't know who the fuck Jimmy is, but here you go, sir. Jimmy, get me a water.
I don't care if there's no pictures or anything to prove it. I don't care.
Right.
It happened in my mind. That's all that matters.
Right.
Half the cool shit that happened to me,
Didn't
I
get
don't have
pictures.
pictures of it.
That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say. Yeah, it's wild.
That's why we have cell phones
Well,
today. For, you know,
Well,
for
like,
real.
you also got to remember when I first broke into
Yeah.
business, it was like if you take a picture with him
Yeah.
with somebody on the card, you're a fucking mark. You're a piece of
This
shit.
dude takes a picture
Yeah.
every time we have and posts it every time we have a show. We're gonna have like 45 pictures with these guys. Just
Yeah.
so you know.
well, there will be a picture after
See,
we record.
no one even acknowledged the fact that last week you were wearing my shirt and I was wearing your shirt.
Oh, you did actually. You said you were the only people that would come wearing each other's shirts.
Yeah. Well,
And I noticed it. I was gonna say something, but then you did, and I was like, well, he already beat me to
and
the
this week I was like, I'm not putting on anything wrestling. I have a Lamb of God T-shirt. They have a North Face hoodie.
I know, Brother Paul didn't make you.
Yeah,
know,
I did
Breaking
notice the
Bad.
Breaking Bad.
I
Brother Paul-
love that fucking show.
Brother Paul didn't, force you guys to do a bunch of shit. I just
No, it
I was
wasn't.
like, hey, you want to come hang out?
And I asked the
Pretty much what this is.
I asked the boss too. I was like, babe,
I'm not gonna lie. If it was an hour before, I would have been like, hey, come a little more prepared. Do this,
Yeah.
do that.
Mhm.
Because that's how I am.
bring more merch.
Right. Oh,
Come early so we can actually hang out, play
Right.
pool.
But
no.
yeah, like there's so if you got to, and I'm glad the culture has changed now with the whole
Well,
pictures
speaking
thing.
of that,
Yeah.
next week,
Yeah,
we'll figure something out.
yeah, whatever. Because now I can take a picture of my friends.
Yeah.
Like, and have proof that I know these people.
Right.
I know, Brother Paul. Do you?
Well, like I was telling when I was bounty hunting, one of the guys is a huge Fulton fan. I was on a couple of shows with him like 2 weeks ago. No, you weren't. Fuck you, I was.
No, you weren't. Watch this.
I got a picture of Trey Miguel, got a picture with Man Fulton, got a picture with Khan, I got a picture I got a picture with Heath. Fuck that man has kids.
I got snubbed by the Steiner brothers last year.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't know they were gonna be at the show Marquette Mania UPW,
That's wild.
and like my boy Rick Cartier got to do a spot with him. I was like, you motherfucker, that's awesome. My cousin went to school with them.
Oh, okay.
And like was best. He played rugby with them. He played. He was on the wrestling team. He got beat up by the Steiner brothers all the time. And I was like, hey, this is what they're getting ready to go.
You haven't beat me up too. No.
I was like, hey, is there any way that I can get a picture with you guys before you take off, just so I can rub it in my cousin's face? And he goes, who the fuck's your cousin? Scotty, who the fuck's your cousin? Johnny Woolley. He goes, Woolley? I know that name. Mm-hmm. So I've heard.
So I've heard.
You help me.
I was like, y'all came to a family function, Thanksgiving dinner, and I was wearing your T-shirt, and I was like 5 years old. I remember it.
I remember too. Don't worry.
And he's like, yeah, sure, dude, no problem. Goes out,
He said,
beats
"Yeah,
up
sure."
Rick, comes back, high fives me, and they fucking leave. Like, oh!
Boo. Boo.
Well,
Look at that picture. Yeah, fuck you.
had I like pressed the issue, I'm sure, but I was just like, where'd the Steiner brothers go?
Yeah, I remember that too. So
Okay.
about the picture.
I know I'm wrestling Tonka. I'm like half an hour. God damn, where'd the Steiner brothers go?
I don't care about this fucking match. I want my picture.
Oh, I love
you know
old
what?
school wrestling
Yeah,
like that
me
though.
too.
It's my favorite.
Mhm. With pictures, that's why I mean, as he said, I take pictures every week. You know, with us, I told Spooky and Jimmy, I said I want my kids to see who I still kick with. You know,
Right.
30,
No,
40 years down
absolutely.
the line. You know,
100% agree. I wasn't like that at first. You could ask him. I usually never take pictures. I don't like taking pictures.
Well,
But
for
at the wrestling event, I took like 30.
for as big as our personalities are, that's a really intimate question.
That's fair.
Like,
100%.
you've been to an autograph signing before or something like that, been on an autograph line before. It's like, can I have a picture with
Yeah.
you? You talk to hundreds upon hundreds of people every
You're
week,
talking-
and it's like,
yeah.
can I have a
I mean,
picture?
so you're talking to one of the men. I've been around Sony, Lita, Kurt Angle, Kane, RVD. Like I've been around a lot of them, and
Yeah.
I've done that. So, dude, Kane, I was like, Kane, can I have an autograph, please?
Sir,
With the cherry on top.
I was so. Can I have an autograph? Didn't look up at him at all. Just can I? My brother walked up. Can you choke slam me? Shut the fuck up. I was the little one. Like, you're an idiot. Shut up. I was so young, but I was yelling at my brother. Can I have a picture? And he just walks. He's watch this. Yo, give me an autograph. Can you choke slam me too? Like, shut the fuck up. You're gonna get us beat up by Kane. What was it? My mom would tell. I wish my mom was here. She'd tell us so much better. But apparently, when I was younger, we met Kurt Angle as well.
I want to meet your
And I
mom.
talked a bunch of shit to him when he was younger. A apparently.
Main event Mafia, Kurt Angle.
My mom was like, you walked up to Kurt and you said something about his broken neck. You asked for a picture with his title, and as he handed it to you, you just went off on him. And I was like, yeah. She goes, oh yeah. He wasn't expecting it either. He just looked at me and he went, your kid? And she goes, yeah. But yeah, she was like, yeah, you walked up and he was like, hi, nice to meet you. Sorry about your broken neck. And then he gave you the title for the picture, and then you just went off on him. And I was like, cool.
But you know, those make for the best stories.
Absolutely. I don't remember half the stuff I said, apparently.
Oh, I bet you he did for a while.
But yeah, apparently he wasn't happy. And she was like, yeah, you told him off. Well, I don't remember who it was, but she said I meant, I think Lita and Trish are two females, and I asked one of them to take a photo with them, and like in the photo, I'm just like at their tits, and I'm like, oh, so 5 years old, 5 years old, I was just like that, huh? It's 5, 6, you know, just
maybe you were thirsty.
Hey, I've seen those, you know, in a bra and panties match before.
Maybe you wanted some soy
Maybe I
milk.
want to see them a little closer. And I was like this close in a picture, so you know, I could have just went, but I just, you know, was just into
You
it.
could have went motorboat. You got to,
I
you know,
just
got some
stared at
charges
him.
when you were a kid.
I don't remember who it was, but that was the other story I remember. My mom dying of laughter. She's like, yeah, we went and met a female wrestler, and you guys were fine the whole time. And then when you got up there, they said cheese, and you were just
Oh, you
staring at
wanted
her
a
tits.
cheese.
And I was laughing my ass off. And I was like,
There's a
I don't
picture
remember any of this.
there's a picture that exists on the internet of me and her
Oh,
with
boy.
Maria Kanellis and
Mike.
and Mike.
We met
And
them.
I cheesed so fucking hard.
He had his goofy eye out.
Oh yeah, whenever I really smile too much, like I'm sure you guys have noticed, I have a weird eye. I got my faceplate crushed when I was a kid.
Mm.
The baseball bat.
But I love it because that means he's genuinely smiling.
Yeah, that's how you can tell
Makes
him.
me
I'm actually.
happy.
Well,
Are
my
you happy or no? Oh, you're happy.
eyes looking this way. Yeah, he's really happy.
He's ecstatic.
Look like Shawn Michaels for a second.
It was only a matter of time before that was coming.
No,
up,
yeah,
so.
the middle name matches, man. It's fine. But yeah, I was like, I asked him, I was like, is there any chance we can get a picture? And Mike, he was like, hell yeah. I was like, fucking really? I was like, babe. And Maria's putting her over the entire time.
Oh
Like,
my god, she was like,
That's awesome.
whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
Keep going.
your footwork's really good.
Fantastic.
And you were just like,
I was so happy.
And that's when I first met you too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got
That's
your
wild.
one to your poster.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, he bought a poster. You did it, brother. Paul.
Brainbuster tees.
Not yet. I'm having technical difficulties with Brainbuster tees
I have a Brainbuster tees store.
because I don't have any physically.
You can get it a lot cheaper than brain tees.
Well, I'd have to get a bulk order.
Her latest design was done by my older brother.
Yeah, it's super dope.
Mhm.
It's
You mentioned that. You mentioned this. Why don't we ask them? When do we get 8x10s to autograph? Because
they keep saying, "Hey, brother Paul, hey, Reese." There was a
And
guy at IWR.
I've had little kids, two little
fucking
kids, and one other
Yeah.
person ask for my
Walgreens.
autograph.
Yeah.
go to Walgreens, get your pictures, get a professional
Like,
picture, like a
when
headshot.
when do host and
Yeah.
people like
Hey,
us
there
get
was a
to
guy
do
sitting
this?
behind me and my dad at IWR at the last show. And he goes, Reese, and I went, yeah, and I never met him before in my life. And I was like, yeah, and I was like, do I owe somebody money? And so, and I was
Like
thinking,
there's a
and they said, I love your show. I love your guys' show. And I was like, oh, thank you so much.
isn't
'Cause I
that
thought-
awesome
Yeah,
though?
I had 3 little kids come up to me last time
Yeah.
between the ages.
You
of
were
like
telling
6 and 12.
us, yeah.
And yeah, they're all like, oh, "I love your show. You shouldn't be watching my show."
Ask Gary if you can throw on a squared circle shenanigans 8x10 on the front table.
That'd be funny and cool.
Get word out.
Like
Yeah.
you can just put you can do little caricatures of your heads on the
Hey,
logo.
we have our South Park characters.
Oh God,
There it is.
that's true.
There it is. Do it.
That draws people.
Like,
That's the South Park.
Right. And but make sure you ask permission from the guy running the show.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you want to clear it with them first.
Yeah.
If not, sell them shit out the back of your car. Do it now. Do it. Should have done last
Do
week.
it now.
Fuck yeah, do it now. Why not?
That's fair. Well, not.
This
Well,
is
they know
true.
him more than me, but
Well, they
still.
said, how are you and brother Paul?
Oh, okay.
And then everyone, I swear, like 10 people in line. I was talking to Jimmy and Ringside Carl,
He also
And they were
talks to a lot more people than I do.
and they were like, where's Scotty? And I was like, ask
Where's
Monkey.
Scotty's
I-
belly button?
I love Ringside Carl.
I love him.
I do not love living that close to where he works.
I love
Oh my
Ringside
God.
Carl, but
Every- Every time I go to
because he was not
Walmart
Ringside Carl
or
at the last
Kroger,
show.
I take extra time
No.
to go look for Jimmy or Carl.
Yeah. Well, I didn't.
Ringside
I
Carl's
forgot that he worked there when we moved across town.
Yeah.
And I was just in Kroger doing some Kroger.
Dude, I didn't even know who he was.
And you guess who I saw?
And he just goes, "Hey guys,
Fucking Carl.
Hey, Hannah.
I'm like, what up, dude?"
Who are you?
How's it going?
Hey.
Ciao.
And we we got second row because first row sold out like
Yeah,
right at
quick.
10. So for when Carl sees this, we're gonna sit together and we're gonna jump when the St. Brothers come out. Because I haven't jumped yet to the St. Brothers, but there hasn't been room.
We're gonna have to get him his second row Carl shirt.
If you don't dress up as the St. Brothers for Halloween,
Oh my God.
you and Ringside Carl,
Yeah.
I will be a sad panda.
Ringside Carl.
Jimmy and I want to dress up as Sam Beal and Ox. He's
Oh,
Ox and I'm Sam
God.
Beal.
I
He said
I can see it with the curls, man.
You're not wrong.
I said just have like play Nickelback all day long and Rockstar
I
photograph.
wanna be a rock star. I told him, I know you don't like Nickelback. I know they hate their fans. I know. But we cover Rockstar. Do you understand how many people in that building is going to pop?
Mhm.
Every single person knows
Rockstar.
that song. So
Yeah,
that's very
most
smart.
definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah, we gotta add that
Yeah.
to the list.
Despite
You
the
what, even if
controversial
you
shit,
hate-
100%.
he's
even-
very smart for
even
having
if
that.
even if you hate the song, you
Everybody-
find yourself
yeah,
singing that.
Everybody
Uh-huh.
pops
It's
for
catchy
it.
as hell.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Everyone pops.
I
Even
like
if they
it, though.
don't like
I
Sam
like it.
Beal.
Even the little kids.
Everyone's singing
I
to
love just
Rockstar.
listening to the little kids. Rockstar, rockstar,
And
rockstar.
you know
Like,
and it's funny
I
like there
love
was
it,
this
but
little
it's
kid
confusing.
like she was like a 5-year-old little girl and she was singing her head off to Rockstar, but I don't think she read too much in the lyrics.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like looking at her, and her mom's just smiling. She's videoing her. Her mom's videoing her, and she's going, "'Cause we all." And she's in this little tutu, and she has a toy United States Championship belt
Aw.
on, and she's singing her head off to Rockstar, and I'm like, "You don't know the lyrics, do you?"
Hope not.
She knew she sang it
She
perfectly.
knew Rockstar part.
But she knew she sang it perfectly, but she didn't. I don't think heard the lyrics behind it.
Someone didn't check the lyric sheet.
Hey, well, one of
I
the
wanna
guys
be
that
a rock
you
star.
hear when DBA comes out, starts off with a
Stop.
shotgun blast.
Stop.
Hey, I
Shut him down. Open up
That was
shop.
the first vinyl record
Whoa.
I ever bought.
Oh.
Yes,
that's
it's
how
dark and hell.
Brian
It's dark and
grew.
hell is hot by DMX. The album was the first vinyl record I ever purchased
Mhm.
when I was doing like DJ stuff
Yeah.
on a turntable in a rock band.
You shouted out so many superstars and done so many entrance theme songs.
That was the
During this.
first vinyl. I
Not
mixed.
just us singing them.
I mixed DMX, and I want to say it was Metallica.
Nice.
Yeah, because that opening verse
Yeah.
goes pretty well with Orion.
Mhm.
You got to slow down Orion a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's close. It's good.
Ooh, go ahead.
No, you can finish. We
When
got, like,
you were
15 minutes anyways.
when you were
But,
saying about like you have to slow it down a little bit. You know the movie this. I don't know, maybe it just popped in my head when you said that. You know the movie Fantasia with
Mhm.
Disney?
Mhm.
It lines up perfectly the color and music part with Black Sabbath.
Yes,
from-
it does.
Yeah.
That's
Yes, it does.
And my sister's like, really? And I put on Black Sabbath, and she's like, oh, it does.
Yeah.
So we got about 20 minutes because we're almost at 2 hours again.
Okay.
So we'll talk about Southern wrestling a little bit if you'd like.
Cards.
But before we get into cards and Southern wrestling, one quick question for all of you, because while we're talking about music, this one popped in my head. What's your favorite IWR entrance theme? Mine is old school Kenny. Ooh, because I'm the man. I love that one. That was a good one.
That one's good.
That popped in my head. That one is my favorite, and I like Trey's new one now.
Yeah.
I like Trey's old one.
Yeah.
He came
Oh,
out the
Michael
Michael
Jackson,
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 bro.
That's really good too, though. Don't get me wrong. I love that too, but I like that he has his own now.
Yeah. That was Mikey Ruckus, wasn't it? That made that, I think.
I think so.
I
Yeah.
believe so. That made Trey's song. I could look it up. I have it.
Where it goes, Trey.
Yeah.
You can 100% say your own. You were there.
Yeah, you can say your own if it is.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I'm just asking what's your favorite out of like in general.
Well, I
of
mean, my
IWR.
song was pretty cool because
Yeah,
that
so
was
you could say,
that was
like,
my favorite
yours-
song.
You could say yours, but like someone else's as well.
Yeah. So my
Clearly.
favorite that was definitely probably not, not because I'm biased, but like I am because that's my song. And Also, I love ska. So if there was another person with another ska, then I'd say that person. But
Fair.
besides
so when
that,
Sami Zayn ends up in IWR,
Yeah.
Right.
uh,
Sami Zayn makes a surprise appearance.
El Generico, yes, I will shit
Who?
my pants.
Oh, generic.
I don't think
Ole.
that's Sami Zayn.
Ole!
How is it not when he had a whole T-shirt of him and El Generico as Woody and Buzz?
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
I know.
But then again, I think
I guess- I guess-
I can for sure somehow prove that Hulk Hogan was Mr. America.
Sorry.
The mustache was glued on.
You know,
But-
The brother other.
he didn't give it away a lot.
No.
Let me tell you something, dude. Calm down.
Or
Vince
how
Vince is like 75. He can hear you. You don't gotta be.
what
so
was
loud
it?
and-
It was like Elijah or Eli and Elias.
Oh yeah.
Elijah. Oh, Elias and Elijah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
whatever the name
Or
was.
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel, it was.
Elias and Ezekiel.
Yeah, I don't think they're the same
His
person
actual
either.
name is Elijah.
Okay.
Elias is that's what it is.
Remember
Oh.
when he performed live and he
Elias
said this
is
song's for Jeff
Elijah.
Hardy and it was Amen, I'm going in.
Yeah.
He's on Wrestling Revolver now.
Really?
Yeah, I
that's
saw
awesome.
a post.
Yeah.
I was like, that's awesome.
Elijah.
I need to get on that show now.
Elias,
Yeah.
Now Ezekiel. Oh, God.
No one liked Elias when I liked him.
I
To me-
liked Elias.
I enjoyed Elias. I just didn't like the way they were doing his character.
I walked with Elias.
Don't you have an Elias pick?
I bought
Really?
the Elias I Walk with Elias
That's
pick.
pretty cool.
I used to have 5
What does
packs.
WWE stand for?
Walk with Elias.
I got
That
to-
was over, man.
I got
love
to see
it.
that
Yeah.
live. That was so cool. They're like, no recording. I don't fucking care. Fucking fight me. I'm
That's-
recording
That's
this.
funny that you said that because I went to Wrestling Live with Colin and Scotty at one point. That's what they told us when we were going in. No recording, no recording, no recording. You can get in trouble. As soon as Brock Lesnar and Trish Stratus music hit, fuck you guys.
Dude, no one's going to listen to you.
I'm recording because this is cool.
Well, it was like, everyone had their light flashes on. They're like, no flashes on
Mhm.
their camera. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? This is
You gotta
Elias.
go tell Bray Wyatt that we can't fucking.
They
play
can't
with
kick
him
us all
Yeah.
out.
because
Yeah. You know
You.
what my mom absolutely loves is the Live in Fear by Bray Wyatt's original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes,
She loves that. But I can see why she loves it, you know.
We saw, I think, Code Orange in concert. And
Oh,
I was
cool.
like, dude, gotta play Bray Wyatt's theme. They didn't. I was so
we don't
pissed.
want everybody to cry and get all emotional.
This
was before he
It doesn't
passed.
matter. That thing gets
What'd you think?
emotional.
Remember when,
That
with
thing
the
gets you
Wyatt
emotional.
family?
It's a roller
Because
coaster.
they did Swamp
Let's be
Gas
real.
with
Yeah.
Luke Harper. I like that one. A lot of people didn't.
Yeah,
That's a good
it's
one.
all right.
I liked just the sound, like like the
Yeah. That's the thing. Like Bray Wyatt picked songs that made you fucking feel.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, we
And
went
his-
from our
and-
favorite
yeah.
entrance theme
Yeah.
from IWR to this.
and his WrestleMania
you,
entrances
we're on
were
a
good. They
fucking
did New
roller
Orleans,
coaster.
Scarecrows.
Mhm.
I love the Scarecrow entrance.
But
Yeah.
besides my favorite entrance,
Bray Wyatt.
yes, probably honestly Rod Lee, just because it's on Guardians of the
Flash,
Galaxy
yeah.
soundtrack.
Yeah.
The guy with the cards.
The guy
Well, I
with
like-
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Remember when Kenny
The
Irving
guy's
came out
cards.
to Relax, Don't Do
Cards.
It?
A little
Frankie
bit,
Goes to
yeah.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Yeah.
I said Trey.
Oh,
Okay. All right. What do you got?
I'm tied between DBA with Rough Riders because that always
Yeah.
gets me going, but also
We were just
Drake-
singing
song.
that.
Yeah.
We were just singing it.
yeah, but Drag King Logan's because I
I
love
don't know how
that.
you sing that.
I
Well, you don't
remember.
sing it, but yeah.
I remember.
Ba-da-da-da.
I was supposed to for a show. I don't remember. I was on the card with him,
Mhm.
and he. I was getting entrance music for everyone and
Mhm.
what their entrance music for the DJ, and Drake King Logan's like, this song at 34 seconds can't be any sooner, can't be any later. Okay, I'll let the DJ know.
Damn.
Did he
That was
give you
so
a name or
funny.
did he just have
You
it
be
written
fucking
down?
specific with me.
Yes.
But
That song at 34 seconds. What's
but
the
what
song?
I love about
that
it is
song.
it's like everything shakes. You
Yeah.
know, that's what I love.
You experience that
Yeah.
entrance.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and as soon as that first beat hits, it's him. You know that. I mean, if you just and people scream and
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That was with the old entrance. That was mine, and now I'm doing this whole total rebranding of myself because that person's dead, and that's not me anymore. This is a new person. This is a new me, and they're not gonna know who the fuck's coming. I mean, they'll know when they announce women's title match, but still,
Longest reigning women's champion in UPW history, I think.
I think I don't even know. The title is a tag team belt that just says a sticker. It says Women's Champion.
That's like when Adam Cole stole the AEW belt and put his name on it
Yep.
with
Yep.
duct
Wow.
tape.
Oh, with bedazzles.
Yeah, but
I
with
love it.
bedazzles.
I love it.
All right. Well,
What's your least favorite wrestling entrance
At IWR, just in general.
in general?
That's a thinker. babe.
Let's see. Music or just entrance coming in?
The whole vibe.
The whole vibe. You know, when I first saw him, what got on my nerves was Fandango.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Good man.
You know, I mean, and I was like, I muted it. I was like, mm-mm.
Oh, in general?
Yeah, overall.
I'd have to think about it.
I like Fandango.
I like him as a wrestler, Dirty Dango. I mean,
Oh yeah.
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 But I mean, he was good as Fandango, but just but you know what I always loved is Chris Jericho said, and Fandango was his name.
Yes.
You're doing it wrong.
And he's like, it's Fandango.
Exactly.
But you know who had a great entrance just for upbeat was Adam Rose doing Have the
Yes.
Bunny and
Go.
I think my least favorite is Bobby Lashley, just because I don't
I
like
get it.
Bobby Lashley.
I get it.
I don't like.
He does
I know
have-
I know he's a gimmick. I know he's a character, but
Oh,
he's so boring to me. I don't know.
he has the personality of a moist
Whether-
towelette.
That's what it feels
I'll
like.
tell you this now. You're looking at me, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but as Brother Paul or as Keith, I could give two shits less.
It's
I
just
don't
like-
Bobby Lashley.
Yeah,
or-
it does. That's
Oh,
what it is.
okay.
You're
I don't-
good.
I give two shits less about Bobby Lashley.
But,
whether I'm a person
Yeah.
or as a character.
I don't like him at all. I don't
I-
know.
so-
It just the vibe's not there, man.
I forget the name of the song, but Jeff Hardy recorded it when he was in TNA, and I just love it when he and Matt Hardy came out when they did that whole
Is it
rivalry.
called Enigma?
Mm.
I loved it. I was just like glued to that TV when they came out.
Yeah.
You know, and
I thought we were talking
you know,
about
it
least
was like
favorite.
with Team 3D and the Wolves when they did that triple threat rivalry.
That was brutal.
yeah.
So what's your least favorite song?
Least favorite Fandango.
Okay. And then you agree.
You said Bobby
You
Lashley.
said Lashley. And it's my turn now. Alicia Fox.
Really?
Yeah. It's the song's been played for 4 other females.
Okay, that's fair.
And let's be real, Alicia Fox is just
You know,
Yeah,
who's-
she's mad.
not it.
It was like friend of a friend. You know who they said whose entrance they
I forgot she
absolutely hated?
existed.
Edge?
They hated Edge.
What?
They hated Edge's entrance, and I'm like, how can you hate Edge's entrance?
I disliked Edge's entrance after he dropped Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
Alter Bridge is cool.
Alter
You know
Bridges.
what? We're gonna continue just music for the rest of this. We'll come back to these a different day. Because I have another
Part
question now.
3.
Right. Oh, we already said there's gonna be a part 3.
Yeah.
Because I have another question now. What's an odd? I'll go first, just to kind of show you an understandable. What's an oddish, weird song that you guys like for wrestling that you guys would like, or that you like? So, for instance, mine's old school. It's about 2005-ish area, I think, and it's
That's old school.
no, just
That's
wait.
old school. I was
Well,
2
well,
years before
listen,
that.
I was-
okay, listen.
was 3.
Compared to nowadays, it's an older
Ah,
school
okay.
song because it's Deuce and Domino.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Okay.
I love that song. I really enjoyed it, and it was a weird off one. Like no one really expected it, no one liked it. I enjoyed it because I grew up listening to a lot of Elvis and the 5 Seasons, a lot of the older people. So like that connected to me very quickly. That and another weird old school one that I like is Jesse and Festus. Biscuits and gravy.
Yes. Oh God, Luke Gallows.
Many a man, and I'm like, I love it. It's my song now.
If you guys could have like just a song that you guys love, what would you do? Like it wouldn't go with the gimmick, just something you love.
Pretty fly for a white guy. Or
White guy.
I think it's called Walking in the Sun by
Mm,
Smash Mouth.
yeah.
I think that's the one.
Walking in the
But
sun.
that does not go good with my gimmick at all. But I love both of those songs. I said if I was a Playboy and if I was this fucking gimmick, this would be fucking perfect.
Oh God, this is a toughie.
Okay, what about you? While he's thinking,
Well, I'm torn actually. Actually, what one I want to do. It doesn't make sense, but I just like the song. But Korn's "You Want a Single."
Oh, that's a fucking badass
Yeah.
song. That'd be the best entrance
just
of all
like
time. It's a
basic-
long
it's
ass
just basic-
entrance,
it's
but it's
just
a good
basic-
song.
I know.
Basically, it's just like I don't care about the system. Yeah.
so it's just music overall. It doesn't have to be like WWE or entrance music.
Fuck that
Yeah, that's the part.
It's just a random.
That's-
It's just any music that you like. Your favorite? Oh man, that's a good question. Actually, like he said.
Oh, for favorite song in general?
Yeah, like,
Okay,
not
that's
your
different.
character. That's what I'm saying. That's a.
Then that's a whole other question.
Let me think for a moment now. If that's the case, so now we got to figure out who's ready.
Psycho Stick. I can only count to 4.
Nice. I knew that if once you said Psycho Stick, I knew it was gonna be. I can only count to 4.
It blinked again. I think
It's
your
alright.
It'll be
I think
okay.
your phones are glitching for how long it's been.
No, it's all right.
Either that or Leo's cover of oh god, it's a
500 miles.
no, it's the Titanic song, Celine Dion.
My heart
The
will
what?
go on.
Oh.
Yes, that's a heavy metal version of My Heart Will Go On.
That's badass.
Benjamin
That
Button
might
used
be
to
my
come out with
next-
a
that
heavy
might be my
version of
next
Kiss from a
interesting.
Rose.
Oh,
Badass.
That might be my next interesting.
Oh, man.
My favorite song of all time. I can't tell you that.
Why not?
I have top songs.
Yeah.
One of them is Cosmic by Avenged Sevenfold.
Nice.
One of their newer album,
Mhm.
because it's just so pretty and the chords are pretty and I love it.
Yeah.
20% better.
It says low battery.
Do you have a favorite, just all-time favorite you would go with?
I don't remember the whole thing, but it's 5 Finger Death Punch. It starts with War. I don't remember the song.
Oh, geez.
It's called War is the
Yeah.
answer.
Is it? That's just
Yeah.
it. Okay, I thought there was more,
Mhm.
but that one's really good. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed 5.
I do
Death-
too. I saw him live and I was very impressed. I was like, wow.
I didn't think I'd like it, and then my cousin showed me 2 songs, and I was like, "This is
War
sick."
is the answer.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What are we listening to?" And they told me, and I went home and looked it up, and I got like a list of like 12 songs now.
Yeah,
My
Ivan
favorite-
Moody honestly is not a
Crazy.
good singer,
I didn't expect it.
but he's a great fucking front man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was
100%.
very impressed.
So favorite song overall? If ever People Equal Shit by Slipknot
Yes.
or Wait and Bleed.
Nice.
I think if we did Wait and Bleed for an entrance, it'd be so
That would
fucking
be-
brutal.
It'd be over
Yeah.
because everyone knows that song.
my buddy, when you said Slipknot, he was in the video for Duality, I think, when they stormed the house.
No shit. I have their logo tattooed from like here to here.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Random thought in my mind. They were talking about making another podcast, possibly, including a bunch of talking and possibly playing pool. And I was like, dude, shooting shit. I think is what they were calling it or something.
Just
Possibly.
hang a microphone and
They stole our
And I'm
gimmick,
really
bro.
enjoying it, but I was just sitting here thinking, like,
Wasn't that sort of?
can we be on an episode of shooting shit? Just us 4?
Hey,
'Cause
if we did
we'd-
us
we'd
four,
have-
that'd be a
Is
3-hour
We'd have
this-
the longest episode.
oh yeah.
And 2, I think it'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Just from
Hey,
these.
hey,
Because we went from
hey,
wrestling to strippers
to
to
music.
music.
Oh, the stripper
Mhm.
stories could go on for another
So like,
dude.
Or we could do our
11
own
years.
Yeah.
our own version of
I would.
Is This Shit?
and we just have topics and
Is that shit?
Yeah. And we could all of a
Better
sudden
yet,
we stop playing pool and we're just
No,
talking.
better yet, shooting shit. We put topics on the balls. We tape it, and every time we make
There
it
you
in,
go.
we talk about that shooting the little shit,
That'd be cool.
and
That
we
would
talk
be
about
awesome.
that topic while we,
You gotta be careful what you put
Continue.
online, though. Someone could steal that gimmick.
it's all right,
Backstage conversations.
right?
But that's still a
But
good
the best
idea.
part is I'm producer, and I can just call up my boy Josh and go, "Hey, edit out the last part," and no one will even know about that now.
Ooh, I got
go.
one. I got one. It's wrestling related. You guys are cool with one more wrestling related question?
Yeah.
Yep.
What is one moment you've experienced in wrestling, be it live or on tape or whatever, that made you feel uneasy?
One more time. Sorry.
Any moment in wrestling that made you feel uneasy?
That you've seen?
Yeah, that you watched
Either live or in
Okay.
live or on tape or
Yeah.
whatever. Just a moment in wrestling that made you uneasy.
Mm.
Fuck. I haven't been a fan that long,
Also,
babe.
can I just point-
No.
It went from host and guest,
So
And
interviewers and interviewees.
host and guest to host and guest, and even more communion and friendship.
But you know what? We
Crazy.
really balance each other out. I mean,
It does though. It
Yeah.
really does.
King of the Ring,
Okay.
1998, Undertaker versus Mankind.
Okay.
Mhm.
the second big bump, the choke
Through
slam
the
through the
cell?
cage,
Okay.
Yeah.
where the chair hit him in the face.
Yeah.
And he went through the ring slightly, or well, more than slightly.
No, he didn't go that. No,
Oh,
no,
not
no,
that
no.
part. Okay.
No, the
one
first one,
before
where
that.
where he
Okay.
bounced real hard and the
See,
chair hit him in the
I
fucking
think
teeth.
when you say second, I thought table spot was first, and that was the second.
That was the second bump of that
That would
match.
be-
He
I
didn't,
got
but he
you.
didn't.
Yeah,
He didn't
I
crush
know
the
what you're
match.
talking
Yeah,
about
that was in the rematch. I think that was a
yeah.
cactus match. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
I watched that on pay-per-view for my birthday that year. I used to have like wrestling parties. No one came, but
Me too.
so like we
Oh,
watched that happen,
My
and
family.
my dad was on the couch. He goes, "That fat son of a bitch has got a booger hanging out of his fucking nose. Wipe your nose!" And then he smiled, and you can see
And
his
his
tongue
tooth?
sticking through.
Oh yeah.
I was like, Dad, that's a tooth.
Dad, look at that. That's not what you think it is.
Holy shit! What happened?
He died almost, Dad. He died almost.
So like that moment of like, I think he might be dead.
He almost died.
That happened twice in that match. Like I was like, I love that feeling of like, is he dead?
Yeah.
But it definitely turned my stomach when I was a kid, for sure.
Any death match.
Any death match.
That's fair.
Like,
That's absolutely fair.
like yes, there's people that have been doing it forever, but like there are times where like you're throwing all this shit and there's one little slip up and someone could be fucking bleeding out. Like I think it was Mo Atlas and someone, I think he got cut like really bad where
Yeah.
he was like bleeding out and like he had to go to the hospital. And
Did you see the latest Chuck Stein clip?
no.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
I saw that.
No.
Nail gun
Oh yeah.
to Escobar's arm
Yeah.
to the ring.
Ugh,
Oh,
yeah.
I saw that.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
no.
Oh
Yeah.
Ugh. Nope.
Not
Nope.
good at all.
Nope.
All right.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
What do you got?
It was on Monday Night Raw. I believe it was 2015 because it was right when like Seth Rollins was. No, it was 2014 because he had been Money in the Bank, and Mr. Money in the Bank. And so when it was when he and Roman Reigns had that big rivalry. Well, they started to bring down the steel cage. Well, Seth Rollins is trying to get in the ring. Well, one of the spikes is coming down straight, gonna go right into the center of his back.
Well, yeah, I do remember this.
And Roman's going, Seth. He didn't even call him Seth. He called him by his real name, and he went, move,
Tyler,
And-
move.
Tyler, move.
Yeah.
And Seth can't hear him, and he's going, and he says, move the F away from the ring. He was about 5 feet from getting impaled onto the ring. So I was like, just sitting there. I was like, no, move. I was yelling, move at the TV.
God.
But he was he said, I'm forever grateful to Joe. You know, he said he saved my life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus.
He said, I never would have met Becky Lynch, never would have, had a daughter.
Everything happens for a reason, man.
Yeah. What about you?
Oh man, uneasy. That's a good question. I don't know. I'm terrified of heights. I'm not gonna lie. So one of my biggest things was, watching a lot of people climb onto the Titantrons.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Like Shane McMahon.
I'm gonna throw you off of this, or I'm gonna dive off of this. Like you're gonna die too.
I mean, I saw the pad
do
when
it.
Shane McMahon jumped, but still.
I don't
Is
know
it
like
like
shit
that?
how much padding. 36 feet is 36 feet.
No,
on
no,
a
Yeah.
bad
the
day.
biggest thing, the biggest thing that like freaked me out watching wrestling, I think, was Steve Blackman and Shane.
Yeah.
He's just whipping him, and he finally just, and I'm like, he's gonna die. Shane McMahon's dead.
Yep.
And he's just laying there, and I'm like, well, he's dead. This is his funeral. And then next thing you know, 2 minutes later, he's up, and I'm like, fuck happened? Steve Blackman just beat this dude with a stick 7 times, and he fell 48 feet or some shit. He's dead.
3.5 miles.
How is he not alive still? Or how's he alive still? I'm confused.
Did you guys ever see the match that dubbed the Muda scale?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Have you seen that match?
No.
Oh, it's rough. The
You're gonna
Muda,
have to show her that one too.
she might beat me up. The Muda scale is like if you get color, right? And the Muda scale, you either bleed as much as Muda in that match, or you don't. It's a pass fail Muda scale. It's gnarly.
Yeah, it is.
I don't want to watch that.
Another one is, most of the ones with Bob Wire, Funk and Foley,
Oh, yeah.
with their Texas death matches with their Bob Wire, like seeing grown men throw each other on the Bob Wire and just rip their skin all to hell.
Yeah, that's why every
This dude
fucking
can't-
death
this dude was
match.
Mick Foley
Going
come back.
RPW,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, you gotta stitch up this arm 5 times and this one 7 and my leg 12. Like, and you're still wrestling?
This is gonna sound so fucked
Like,
up.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I like Chuck. He's a good dude.
Yes.
He's one of the good ones.
Yes.
So every match he's in, which is mostly a death match, scares the ever living shit out of me. I don't care. I know he's been doing it forever, but I don't care.
I saw him and Brian Wilkins do a death match back in November and glass. And, you know,
Well, I love wrestling Chuck Stein.
Mhm.
One of my favorite opponents. Because we did Hoss Fight versus Detroit Punks
Yeah.
for the 6-man titles at PWAS.
Mm.
And those matches were so fun. We did a Doors match. And
So delayed.
yeah, it's okay. The Doors match where he just got to fucking fuck us. Like, he got to like do his thing and fuck us up. I was like, this is so cool for me. Like, as a fan of Chuck Stein in the ring and as a human being, like hit me with the door. Just
smack me
do,
with the door.
do Chuck Stein shit. Come
No, it
on.
was so cool when I first saw him. I was like, you know how cool it'd be to be in Detroit Punk? I also said that with, you know how cool it'd be to be in the Nomads? Look what happens.
Yeah.
You get to be in Detroit Punk and the Nomads.
Did you catch the joke that I was telling at the haunt this year?
Yeah.
So I was going by Ace.
Yeah.
Ace what? Fucking Evans. I don't know. Nomads for life.
yeah, I got it. Yeah.
I like Ace Evans. Most of the time.
It's just
Are we good?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was.
Well, I meant, I didn't want to interrupt. Are you done?
Oh yeah, I just wanted to. Yeah, people that are liking the business is where I want to focus. Right.
No, absolutely. Well, we're at 2:15. I think we should wrap it up, sadly, for this one.
All right, part
Okay.
3.
And then,
we'll
of
definitely need a
course,
part 3.
If you guys are free next week, we're open and free.
We have
Free
no guests.
invitation. Come hang out, play pool. Part 3. Maybe
You
we'll
want
have
a
it-
3-peat next Monday?
Maybe we'll have an extra special guest to come in.
Oh, that'd be cool.
You never know.
Maybe.
We'll see what we can do. I've got a few ideas. I know he'll probably have 1 or 2.
We'll see.
We'll see what we can do.
So I think the following, I'm going to be on Spooky Tales. I
Okay.
think that's March 11th. That's when
Yep,
he's
no,
recording
well,
next.
The week after. Will be March
This
4th,
is this
so that'd
one's
be 2
March
weeks.
4th.
Oh, it'll be a birthday episode for you.
Yeah,
Oh.
my birthday's March 1st.
Nice.
So you have to bring
There
in the
better
booze.
be a
Well, I was
cake.
gonna
not
say
first, 4th.
we'll have to
Yeah, it would be a birthday episode because
Oh,
we'll have to
our
sing her happy
birthday's on the first.
birthday. No, yeah.
Bring the booze and the cake.
Next week.
If you're down.
I think this should be fine.
If you're here, let us know for sure, and we'll
Well,
figure something
next
out.
week won't quite be March yet.
No, I keep forgetting. I think like Saturday's the 29th for some
Yeah,
reason. I don't know why that's in my head.
Saturday's
but
24th, and you have a very important match coming up.
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
tell us a little bit before we leave. Sorry about your women's championship match coming up.
Yeah.
Where
So
can they find it? Where is it? How much is it? Who you fighting?
so
Tell us the deets.
February 24th,
Sound like a weird
Escanaba,
old thing.
Michigan.
Tell me the deets.
It's 7.5 hours, almost
So
7 hours
basically
one
7
way
hours.
from here, Monroe, Michigan. I am facing Shelly Benson. This is someone I've never seen before. This is someone I've never even heard of.
Ooh.
So this will be interesting and it should be fun and hopefully I retain my championship. That'd be awesome. So yeah, this Saturday, February 24th,
Nice. Let's go.
UPW Pro Wrestling.
7 hours away. That's
Yep.
fun.
My first match back after almost a year. So this should be
Live
fun.
TV
Let's
taping.
go,
25th
Hannah.
anniversary extravaganza. I have the flyer, but I'm cheating.
Ooh, all right. Please tell us.
101 North Lincoln Road, Escanaba, Michigan, 49829.
There you go.
Delta County Chamber of Commerce.
Nice.
So the main event is Joey Avalon versus Tommy Trainwreck, and that match is going to be fucking killer. I love
Yes.
both those guys.
Okay.
Yes.
And then the battle of the former UPW champions is Michael Jarrett versus Eugene.
Nice.
Yes,
My mom watched him wrestle at the Gathering one time.
that's awesome. Random thought, sorry. So UPWuprising.com. Doors are at 6. Bell time's at 7. Front row is $25. Second row is $20. General admission is $15. I believe first row is sold out, and second row has, I think, 10 seats remaining. Last I checked, that could be misinformation.
That's about right.
Interesting.
Nice. Well, best of luck.
Thank you. Yeah.
I
You don't
will-
need
Thank
luck,
you.
Let's
you're
go,
gonna be
Hannah.
great.
Hopefully,
I'll be
let's
at
do it.
her merch table.
Let's go, Hannah.
I don't have merch.
I will find you merch, and I will be at your merch table, being your biggest cheerleader.
I'll get 8x10s.
There you go.
Nice.
All right. Well, your sponsors.
So we'll give a sponsor shout out.
More Jess.
Yeah. I'm gonna remove that.
Okay.
We want to give a massive shout out, a huge thank you to The Mint Cannabis, Smoker Society, Cilantro, 8 Mile Vodka, Amaya's Fresh Mexican Grill, Lane's Pizzeria, ZTW, Dudes Talking Wrestling, Insane Wrestling Revolution, IWR, Pro Wrestling Edge, The Little Brown Jug, Craving Sports Cards and Collectibles, and Nerdy Designs. Thank you all for your continuous love and support.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of sponsors.
12
ma'am.
humongous sponsors.
I wish
are
we
all
could get
greatly
sponsors for our
thankful
band. Hey, anyone out there listening? You want to be a sponsor
Oh, no.
and help us get all the shit that we lost because of our guitarist? That'd be awesome.
Oh gosh.
Um,
With that being said,
I miss the Pro Wrestling Edge guys. You guys should definitely bring on the Pro Wrestling Edge team.
we're talking
gonna
about
talk
That would be an epic show.
our biggest issue is they record the same day and the same time.
Oh, simulcast.
Someone's got to take one for the team.
I told them, hell, we'll just
Do it
back and
both.
forth.
Yeah.
Do
we'll
it
go back.
both.
And we're both
That's what I was gonna say.
broadcasting at the
We
same
do-
Yeah.
time.
Well, that or we could do 2 hours, an hour for theirs, an hour for ours.
Yeah.
And we both just sit here. They're on
That'd
one
be
side,
awesome.
ours is on the other, and boom.
There you go.
And
That'd be huge.
if people or guests wanted to come in virtually, we can shoot them in too to talk
Yeah.
with us.
Oh, that'd be wild.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
2 different shows, same people though, different topics on each show.
I miss you guys, by the way. You better fucking reach out to this
Big
guy.
Kaz and Dan usually watch.
Big
so
Kaz,
hopefully-
I love you. I miss
hopefully
you,
they-
bro.
Hopefully they get to watch this episode. And
Thanks to Big Kaz, our 11-year-old stepson has a bike.
Yep.
So
as-
we love
as
you.
As we all say, once again, we're always open for collabs. We're ready. You got their attention, you got ours. We're all hype. Let's do it.
Yes.
sir.
But with that being said, sayonara from Brother Paul and us here at the BrainJerk Studios. We'll most likely be back with these 2 cool cats and another guest next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That being said,
Super stoked. Have a great
adios.
night.
Brought to you by BrainJerk. Fuck yeah.